Must be 21 plus. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
If you work in university maintenance, Grainger considers you an MVP because your playbook ensures your arena is always ready for tip-off. And Grainger is your trusted partner, offering the products you need all in one place, from HVAC and plumbing supplies to lighting and more, and all delivered with plenty of time left on the clock, so your team always gets the win. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, visit Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We're back in the Miller's Yard, early spring, and their True Green lawn is already in good shape.
They tapped True Green's local Rhode Island pros to get a lawn like a golf course. And PGA Tour golfers started showing up.
Like this pro, swinging on grass done right from the start.
Has to clear the patio furniture and the sandbox.
Oh, perfectly struck.
True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Click the screen now and get started today at TrueGreen.com. Exclusions apply. See TrueGreen.com for details.
1 second you're enjoying your first day off in forever. Then mid-lunch, your phone buzzes. A window's been broken at home and you're miles away. In 1 second, everything can change. That's why ADT offers security systems with 24/7 monitoring with tech that helps first responders prioritize your emergency. And with the ADT Plus app, you can stay informed and in control of your home from virtually wherever you are. When every second counts, count on ADT. Visit ADT.com to learn more.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. The flagship station of the Patriots ruin the Celtics. WBCFM and HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group station celebrating 65 years of broadcasting. This is Shaw's and Star Market Celtics Tonight. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jalen left-hand dribble drive, pulls up at the dotted line, floats it up, it rattles home, and Jaylen Brown has his 50-point game against Kawhi and the Clippers in L.A. Jalen, right-hand dribble, into the paint, goes to Derek White, who steps back into the corner for three. Moving and grooving.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Jalen forces it up over C. No! He tied it! He did it! Jaylen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open, Tatum steps to his left, three in the air, got it!
Big boys step up at the right time, man.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, Big Y, nicely done, and by Comcast Business.
Pritchard, half court, it's in the air. He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again with the world watching. He knocks down a half-court three.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Mass Mutual, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
At the Garden Word tonight, coming off a stirring double-digit comeback win over the champion Thunder, the Celtics now enter a weekend against two of the NBA's hottest teams. It starts tonight against Jalen Johnson and the streaking Atlanta Hawks. It's getting real now. Playoff feel to the weekend. Thanks for being here at the start. I'm Sean Grande. Cedric Maxwell joins us shortly, and when he does, coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA, the Game 73 edition of Shaw's and Star Market Celtics Tonight. Yeah, we're into the final 10 games now. Jason Tatum's best game Wednesday is Joe Mazzulla starting to unlock the rotation puzzle around his two superstars. And why that won't matter tonight, because for the first time in nearly a year, the Celtics will take the floor with Jason Tatum and without Jaylen Brown. We'll tell you what that means as we break down this third meeting with the Hawks. The team split the two meetings in January, the road team winning easily in each game. But the post-Trae Young Hawks are on an all-time franchise heater, 14-1 in their last 15 to move into playoff position in the East top six. They are now built to defend with long, athletic wings. Who poses a bigger first-round threat to the top four, Atlanta or Charlotte? We'll discuss that. We'll take our trip around the NBA, where the Board of Governors has set their sights on trying to fix the tanking at the bottom of the league, while the Charlotte Hornets have their sights set on the top.
Kobe sets up Grant.
We'll check in with the head coach, Joe Mazula.
You know, you just don't want to be on the ebbs and flows and the ups and downs. It's just a process of, like, what did we do well? Where could we get better?
But coming up next, the Celtics were back on their heels when they took the floor Wednesday, coming off a bad home loss to Minnesota. The last thing it seemed they needed to see was the champion Thunder on a 12-game win streak. And down 13 almost immediately, the gap-year Celtics faced a true fight-or-flight moment and quickly took to the air. We'll look back. Jalen, elbow, pump fake, draws the contact. Shot is good. Scored on the foul. And SGA just got SGA'd by JB.
You tricked me, I trick you.
It's all coming up and more as we catch it out of the Celtics and the red-hot Atlanta Hawks here at the Garden, bottom of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. Check out the rugged Honda Pilot, Ridgeline, CRV, and Passport, all from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.49% APR on a 2026 Pilot, a 2.99% APR on a 2026 CRV, or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Passport or 2026 Ridgeline.
See dealer for financing details. Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for more information.
Start saving at Clinton Savings Bank when you open a Total Access checking account. Earn a high yield of 4.05 annual percentage yield when requirements are met. Guaranteed through May 31st. With on-the-go banking, you've got anytime access, mobile check deposits in a snap, and access to over 55,000 surcharge-free ATMs. Visit ClintonSavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Certain restrictions apply. Call 978-365-3700. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
I think today was game 9, so that's the goal for me. You know, walk off the court healthy and feel a little bit better than I did last game.
Jason Tatum, who joined us after the game on Wednesday night. Welcome back to Shaw's Star Market. Celtics tonight. Celtics and the Atlanta Hawks coming up. And, man, Max, we got a lot of stuff to get into, but let's start with the game itself, because so much has changed since we saw Atlanta twice in the month of January. They completed, not only just gone through the big Trae Young trade, but now they've completed another series of roster moves. It's completely changed their identity. They're now one of the elite defensive teams in the league, and they, like the Celtics' next opponent on Sunday night, the Charlotte Hornets, are just rolling. And, man, the Eastern Conference playoffs in many ways have already begun over the last couple of days. Everybody starts to jockey for position, but the Celtics will enter this big weekend without Jaylen Brown. Achilles tendonitis is the official diagnosis. I think that we are so accustomed now in the load management era to be skeptical of injuries or to kind of roll our eyes and blow them off. Okay, it's going to be a rest day, but this is a real thing that's going on. Jaylen Brown and Vucevic will not play for the Celtics tonight, so there's a lot of interesting elements to it. Now, well, it's considered a day-to-day thing with Jaylen. There's no reason to believe he's going to miss more games than tonight, but it does create a new situation, which for the first time in 11 months, we will see the Celtics play with Jason Tatum and not Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good because I think there are times when you need to play without him for a while to get everybody else in a position where they have to do other things. Now, without him, obviously somebody else has to step up and score the basketball and also defend the basketball.
Celtics begin the night now one full game ahead of New York. It's a little more complicated than that. The Celtics, of course, have 10 games remaining. The Knicks have 8 games remaining. They both won 48. The Celtics have 24 losses. The Knicks have 26. So the Celtics are 2 games up in the loss column, which obviously is an advantage. The Knicks have a slightly favorable schedule, although the super cupcake tanking part of their schedule is over. That's what led to their 7-game win streak. And, man, they got blasted by Charlotte last night. We'll get to Charlotte. plenty of conversation about them and how competitive the first round is going to be in the Eastern Conference. But the situation is this. The Celtics' chances of finishing second obviously dramatically changed over the last 40 hours with the Knicks losing badly in Charlotte last night and the Celtics, of course, beating OKC. And we're going to listen to the highlights here in just a second. The Knicks own the tiebreaker, which in many ways is going to come down to that game a week from tomorrow night in New York, 2 weeks from tomorrow night in New York when they meet, which is probably going to decide the 2 and 3 seed. But what's going on, Max, here? 5 through 10 in the Eastern Conference, not 5 through 6 or 5 through 10. 6 teams are separated by 2 games. So literally any roll of the dice, and those 6 teams could end up, and we're talking about Orlando and Miami and Charlotte and Atlanta and Philadelphia and Toronto, any combination. So you could fight for that 2 seed all you want. Somebody's going to have to play Charlotte. Somebody's going to have to play Atlanta in the first round.
Well, I mean, those things are going to happen. But I think it's, just as well talking about being healthy. Those 2 teams you talked about right now are playing well. I understand who they are. And you see Charlotte playing better and better. And biggest thing, Charlotte fans have gotten behind this team.
Yeah.
And the hive now is alive.
Sunday's going to be wild. It's a big game after big game now. They have a 3-game homestand for Charlotte. They had New York last night. The Celtics will actually be in Charlotte tomorrow night as the Philadelphia 76ers are playing the Hornets, and then back-to-back for the Hornets on Sunday night against the Celtics. But before we look ahead to all of that, we look back to Wednesday night. A lot of people called this the best performance of the year for the Celtics. I'm not sure it was, but it was as marquee a win as you could imagine. Beaten at the buzzer by the Thunder 13 days ago. Tonight, they'll wear the home white. Green letters and numbers, they'll go right to left. OKC in the familiar aqua blue road uniforms. White letters and numbers, orange trim, they will go left to right. Chet Holmgren beats Neemias Queta on the opening tap, and away we go. The champs are here. SGA turns, fades on Derek White. Tough shot is good.
That's a money shot for him.
11-3.
He gets you going the wrong way. Think, boy, how much pressure now is on Hauser for the next shot.
The weight is just getting heavier and heavier on those shoulders now. Derek White, slowed down by Dort, turns the corner on a bounce pass. Tatum coming strong, scores to the left hand. Celtics, that's a big bucket as this was about to get out of control.
Yeah, that was a big save then. Blocked the shot on one end, running back, and now all of a sudden you get a timeout. So Hauser probably coming out of this game.
Jared McCain, part of this clown car of OKC subs off the bench now. SGA dropped back for the other Jalen Williams, who hit some threes in the game at OKC, and he knocks one down here. Everybody knocking him down for OKC here at the start. Pritchard instead finds Queta, who shovels to Derek White, steps into the baseline, trying to force one up, and got caught in between passing and shooting, and it's basically slipped out of his hands. Isaiah Joe goes the distance and scores, and that is a horrific transition defense look from the Celtics.
And he drew one into the other.
I'll tell you what, every broadcaster in the NBA is going to be really happy when they trade one of these Jalen Williams.
Oops.
Oh, nasty move by SGA, and he sticks the 3 over Hauser, whose night just got worse.
I might be ready to go Walsh.
Derek White swings to Tatum right side.
Boy, they got a shell sitting there.
Bounce pass for Derek White. His straightaway 3 is good. Jason Tatum, his gravity, drew 2 men and gave Derek White that open shot.
2 men set up. They were setting up a wall in front of him.
Tatum gets it to Jaylen Brown. Dort right on him. He puts it in the left hand, attacks the paint, scoops it with the right hand off the window and in. Dort makes everything tough.
And one. They get their one.
Yeah, late foul call.
Yeah. Brown was looking at the off official, but on the backside, they made that call. I think more so that Joe Mazula was screaming and yelling himself at it.
SGA sets the screen for A.J. Mitchell, moves into Caruso on the left wing. They return to SGA. Pritchard's turn to guard him. SGA down the left side, spins in the paint, hangs in the air, flips it up, and in. The dude is not real. 23 for SGA. He is 9 for 11 from the floor, which is the number you want to dial when you're trying to guard him. Tatum up the middle of the floor. Gets a Garza screen. Coming downhill. Spins on Hartenstein. Finger roll. There's an offensive rebound. Baylor Shireman over Jalen Williams. 2-hand slam. Put back. Timeout OKC.
Boy, man, that was a movie said he can't jump. This time he can. Like, man, can't jump. Oh.
Jalen, elbow, pump fake. Draws the contact. Shot is good. Scoring the foul. And SGA just got SGA'd by JB.
You trick me, I trick you.
Jaylen Brown moving to his left. Dort chasing him. Pass back to Pritchard. He's got a pretty good look. It's a deep 3. Got it.
Hey, Pritchard get that swagger back.
The Celtics, a horrific three-point shooting night against Minnesota, bounce back to go 18 of 40. And Tatum will dribble it into the front court, and how fitting that the ball is going to end up in his hands. Because Jason Tatum didn't play in the game 13 days ago when the Celtics narrowly avoided the upset of the Thunder. But tonight, falling behind by 13 early, they took OKC's best shot, and they are the ones left standing. The Thunder's 12-game winning streak comes to an end at TD Garden as the Celtics, in a season full of stirring wins, add another one to the list. The final score, Boston 119, OKC 109. 12-game win streak ends for OKC, and now the Celtics can clinch their 12th consecutive trips to the playoffs. As early as Saturday, the magic number is now 2. That means a win tonight against Atlanta and a Charlotte win with the Celtics across the street in Charlotte tomorrow night. They could actually clinch the playoff spot while sitting across the street if the Celtics win tonight and Charlotte beats Philadelphia tomorrow. Over the last 10 games, and there are many odd things about the game Wednesday. Over the last 10 games, the Celtics actually have been 19th in the NBA in offensive efficiency. But in the final 3 quarters against the number 1 defense in the league, 99 points, 55% from the floor, 1.34 points per possession, and led by Jaylen Brown, Max, the Celtics got to the free throw line, which is something they just simply do not do. They're last in the league in free throw attempts, not Wednesday.
Brown's been so aggressive and sometimes over-aggressive. You think of the one thing you have to pick up on is these two things. Tatum and Brown between them, where they had 10 turnovers, 5 apiece in that game, so they have to do a better job right now of keeping that ball.
Celtics turned the ball over. They weren't great on the offensive glass. There were a lot of little things that went wrong. A lot of people, our guy Gary Washburn said, was that the best win of the year for the Celtics? And I guess on paper it was. It just struck me that they played well, but not great. Maybe, as I'm going to talk to Joe Mazula about this later, maybe I'm just starting to become completely brainwashed by the way Joe looks at games, how everything can always be better. But it didn't strike me as their best performance of the year, and that is encouraging.
Yeah. I think there are a lot of things about it that, you could question some of the things that they didn't do. But to win a big game like that, the way they did, I think that was really the key of just making sure that everything else worked out.
I no longer have an MVP vote. Had one for 18 years. Don't anymore when they changed the rules about who can vote and who can't. So I'm not advocating here. But before we leave the Thunder behind, I do want to point out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's games against the Celtics. He scored 68 points in 76 minutes with 8 rebounds and 17 assists and 3 blocks. He shot 77%. 77%, got to the line 20 times, even though the Celtics were trying to get the ball out of his hands to stop him from getting to the line. And how about this? With SGA on the court, OKC was a plus 15 in 76 minutes, about the way they normally are as a dominant team. He sat out for 20 minutes in the 2 games. The Celtics outscored OKC by 23 points in those 20 minutes. It was stunning what happened to OKC when SGA left the floor. I'm sorry to Wemby, and his time is coming. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's the MVP of the league.
He's the linchpin to what they do in OKC, obviously. But I think you're also going to look at this. How do those teams finish? And can San Antonio catch them? If San Antonio catches them, to me, Wemby is right there. And I think now you're starting to look at the fact that, yes, Shai is from Canada, but I think you want to even go out even further sometimes and look at people trying to get more people involved in the game.
Just as compelling as that top of the race in the Western Conference is, as I just mentioned, 6 through 10 in the East, where any of the 6 teams could finish in any of those spots. And you have Atlanta and Charlotte roaring from behind, the 4 hottest teams in the league. San Antonio, OKC, Charlotte, and Atlanta. The Celtics playing 4 consecutive games against 3 of those teams. Atlanta has won 14 of 15. Now, how have they done it? They traded away their franchise superstar player, and guess what? Now they're an elite defensive team as a result, because they've got Jalen Johnson, because they had Dyson Daniels. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is knocking down 3. C.J. McCollum is having arguably the best year of his career quietly with nobody talking about it. And to me, I'm not saying you'd rather play Charlotte than Atlanta, but I'm saying that everybody, the entire national narrative, Max, now is you don't want to play Charlotte. Charlotte's dangerous. Charlotte could go to the East Finals. Charlotte's the wild card. Atlanta's playing just as well as Charlotte over the last 3 or 4 weeks.
And the thing about it, I actually like Atlanta better because of the veteran players you talked about. Some of the guys before, McCollum has been there before, veteran guy. He's been around. Charlotte is a young and up-and-coming team.
All right, Max's Player to Bank On brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. Should point out that Baylor Shireman, if I didn't say it earlier, Baylor Shireman will move back into the starting lineup to replace Jaylen Brown tonight. Max's Player to Bank On brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. On the road to Banner 19 this year, our friends at CSB are celebrating a banner year of their own, 175 years, just getting started. Visit ClintonSavings.com, member FDIC, DIF.
Well, it has to be Jason Tatum tonight. Without Brown being in the lineup, he has to be the facilitator, scoring the basketball, defending in different ways. So, yeah, Jason Tatum will be the guy to look at.
Max's Keys to the Game brought to you by your local New England Honda dealers. Adventure more, worry less with the versatile 2025 Honda Accord. Learn more at newengland.hondadealers.com.
Well, the Atlanta Hawks have hurt the Celtics on the glass. And I think the Celtics have to do a better job of hitting the glass, keeping the Hawks off that offensive rim.
In both games, especially that was a big difference in the game that the Hawks won here. Celtics had that ridiculous second quarter. Remember, Sam Hauser was making all those threes in that game, Martin Luther King weekend, when the Celtics beat the Hawks easily. The road team has won the 2 games in this series. Still to come on Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. Our conversation with Joe Mazula about the surge of the Atlanta Hawks, whether that was or wasn't the Celtics' best performance against OKC the other night, and where does his love, his passion, his obsession for soccer, and how it ties into how he coaches and the game of basketball fit in. Celtics had a little road trip. If you missed it last night, took in some international soccer down to Foxborough. We'll cover that. Take our trip around the NBA. The new tanking potential rules are out, and they're not being received very well around the league. We'll cover that. But up next, Matt McCarthy has Sports Hub headlines because we've got college hockey, college basketball, Major League Baseball. Day 3 of the season is underway. Oh, my goodness. It's Garrett Crochet, a terrifying individual. He'll update you on all of it. And then we got one of the bigger games in the NBA tonight. The Celtics and Hawks here at the Garden on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on. The crew's here. And the snack spread from Big Y? Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Wings that sauce the competition. Platters that get major play. Hand-tossed pizzas for the whole team. And that impressive 30-inch super sub. Shout out to the experts at Big Y for the assist. Are they cheering for the game or for your snacks? My question exactly, sports fans. Big Y. Nicely done.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and with every assist this season, Delta Dental of Massachusetts will donate $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts Dental's Cares for Veterans program, providing crucial oral health care to veterans in need. They've served us, now it's time we serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
The Granite Group, the region's home for everything in plumbing, heating, cooling, and energy products, has opened its first South Shore branch in Braintree, located right off Granite Street at 100 Bay State Drive. The Granite Group proudly features world-class brands like State water heaters. When it comes to durability and efficiency, no one does it like State. Contractors visit the Granite Group in Braintree for exclusive daily specials and in-house promotions. You'll find a friendly team dedicated to giving you easy access to the products you need to make your job easier and your work life better. Learn more at thegraniteGroup.com.
Cars for Kids, the easiest way to get rid of your old car. Donate today and your car can be picked up tomorrow. Donate now at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K. You know it's coming.
We can't even sit out here.
This season, guys, don't wait for it. Just fix it. Call Mosquito Mike. With locations across Massachusetts and Rhode Island, locally owned Mosquito Mike provides consistent, reliable mosquito and tick service done right. All backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Prepay for the season and get one treatment free with coupon code SPORTSHUB. So this year, don't wait for...
Ugh, I'm going inside.
Instead, remember, for bites you don't like, call Mosquito Mike. 844-750-MIKE.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 2.99% APR on a 2026 CRV or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Passport. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Celtics and the Hawks tonight at the Garden. Jaylen Brown out with left Achilles tendonitis. Atlanta red hot. They've won 14 out of 15. Tiger Woods arrested today and accused of driving under the influence after a rollover crash in Jupiter, Florida. There were no serious injuries as part of the crash, according to police. Red Sox are off tonight. They play Game 2 of their series in Cincinnati tomorrow afternoon. Sweet 16 action as March Madness continues. Duke leads St. John 13-11 in the first. Later tonight, Alabama takes on Michigan, UConn against Michigan State, Tennessee against Iowa State. And in the college hockey tournament, Michigan out to a 4-0 lead on Bentley in the second. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your drive-thru oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Matt McCarthy. Grandy and Max go around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Hi, it's Jason Todd from Blue Sky Restoration. All basketball season, Blue Sky is restoring historic garden moments on the parquet. Tune into tonight's game on the Celtics Radio Network to hear this date in history, restored by Blue Sky. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. Restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
All roads start with golf. The daily commute, road trips, reunions, even tip-off at TD Garden. For 125 years, golf has been fueling every journey. Golf is proud to be the official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics. Download the Golf Pay app to score savings like 5 cents off per gallon every day, along with a fast and convenient way to pay at the pump. Golf is here for every journey. See app for details.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is Mass Mutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealth management.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
We got the Celtics and the Atlanta Hawks getting set to go. Celtics 6-1 this year, playing without Jaylen Brown, which they will do again tonight. Our trip around the NBA brought to you by your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, where dependability comes standard.
I do think ultimately this is a decision that needs to be made at the ownership level. It has business implications, it has basketball implications, it has integrity implications for the league. So it's one that we take very seriously, and we are going to fix it. Full stop.
Adam Silver, full stop on the tanking. The Board of Governors released 3 potential options that they're going to vote on going forward today, and they all involve expanding the draft lottery to include either 18 or 22 teams. There are different variations on this proposal, including teams that lose in the first round of the playoffs could get thrown into this mix. There are a lot of different, let's not open up the can of coming up with all the different ideas and discussing them, but one of them, which I kind of like, was a 2-year record now becomes the standard. So in other words, the Indiana Pacers won 50-plus games last year. You combine that with the number of games they've lost this year, so they wouldn't have the best lottery odds.
Well, can't take them back once you win them. And that definitely puts a whammy in there when you think about teams who just consciously wants to go out and going, no, we won 54 games last year. Well, we're not going to be able to do it.
Tell you who's not thinking about the lottery right now, that would be the Celtics' next opponent, the Charlotte Hornets.
Kobe sets up Grant.
By the way, Grant Williams making huge plays last night as Charlotte, the score was closer than the game. They blew the Knicks off the floor last night. They are rolling. That place is jumping. And when there are more Hornets fans there than Knicks fans, that doesn't sound like much. You're like, yeah, it's the way it's supposed to be. That has not always been the case in Charlotte. It certainly was last night.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get a chance to see what Charlotte's like going down there for the next game, because Charlotte seems to be right now on fire.
All right, Orlando pulled one out of the hat last night. Jalen Suggs had a jumper late. They survived Sacramento 121-107. Detroit blows out New Orleans, continuing to win games without Cade Cunningham, although they're at a softer part of their schedule. They're going to finish first. But who's going to have to play who in the first round? That's going to be the story in the Eastern Conference. We've got the Celtics and the Atlanta Hawks, and we're going to play out part of that story coming up. But first, our conversation with Joe Mazula next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on, and the snacks from Big Y? Oh, yeah. Freshly made wings, platters, pizzas, and 30-inch super subs. Big Y makes the crowd go wild. Big Y, nicely done.
The Massachusetts State Treasurer's Unclaimed Property Division has over $3 billion in unclaimed money from things like uncashed paychecks or forgotten savings accounts. Visit findmassmoney.gov and see if you're on the list.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards. Bet the tournament action like a Caesar and earn perks on every game like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code RADIO DYW and place your first bet of $1 or more for a chance to double your winnings on your next 10 bets.
Open to new users in Massachusetts who are 21 and older. Minimum odds minus 500. Awarded as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 14 days after receipt. Bonus bet amount not returned for winning bets. Void where prohibited. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org.
Electric bills keep climbing, and New England homeowners are feeling it every month. And that's why more people are turning to Devlin Energy, the region's trusted leader in solar installation and service. From brand new residential solar and backup battery systems to maintaining and repairing existing setups, Devlin does it all, even commercial solar projects and whole home electrification. They help homeowners and businesses control rising energy costs and move toward true grid independence. Call the pros at Devlin Energy. Take control of your power. Visit devlinenergy.com or call them at 781-812-0240 to get started.
Here's Boston defenseman Charlie McAvoy on treating his hair loss with Leonard Hair Transplant Associates.
You never think about it as a kid when you have a full head of hair that, you're destined for that same fate. But when I started noticing 22, 23, didn't really know what I could do about it. And then it was just really natural how through the guys I was able to meet Dr. Lepresti and then going over and talking to him and finding out how seamless it would be to get the results that I was looking for. And I couldn't be happier with the work that he's done and how well he's treated me.
Call 1-800-GET-HAIR for a free in-person or virtual consultation. Nobody knows New England like McGovern Auto Group. Hi, this is Scott Zolak, and my friends at McGovern Auto Group can get you into a newer pre-owned vehicle that fits your lifestyle and your budget. With over 35 locations, 25 brands, and more than 9,000 new and pre-owned vehicles in stock. Learn more at McGovernAuto.com.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
Tonight's conversation with the coach is brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market. They make shopping, saving, and meal planning easier than ever. Download the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app or the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today. Back to the Garden with Grandy and the coach.
All right, Matt, thank you. Joe, we've discussed for 70-something games the mindset of this team. I use the umbrella of coming to practice the next day regardless of what has happened the night before. Is it under that umbrella that the ability to have a first quarter like you had on Wednesday and completely brush it off as the second quarter starts and the next possession and the next possession and the one after that? So the same thing.
I mean, it is, but I also think it's I have an understanding of why, and I think it always goes back to, okay, is it effort, is it execution, is it defense, is it offense? And I thought our execution was really good defensively, and I thought we just missed a ton of open shots, and I think when you play against a team who's really balanced on them, having 5-6 empty possessions on good shots is going to put you in a little bit of a hole over the course of a game. And so I thought our effort was great. I thought our process was great. We just needed to execute a little bit better on the offensive end. And sometimes execute means make the shot. I thought we did a much better job settling in after that. A pretty good run.
Here's how I know I've spent too much time around you the last couple of years. After the game, our friend Gary Washburn asked you if that was the best game you'd played all year. And when I heard him ask the question, I thought, that thought hadn't occurred to me, because now I'm watching for offensive rebounds you didn't get, live ball turnovers, all little 5 or 10 things, and it hadn't occurred to me, as big a win it was, and OKC's great, that thought that it was the best game you'd played hadn't occurred to me, because now I'm looking at it like, what could be better?
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's how you have to stay, because I kind of said that. I was like, 48 hours ago, we lost, and you asked how we were going to get over that one, and how we're going to, and you just don't want to be on the ebbs and flows and the ups and downs. It's just a process of, like, what did we do well, where could we get better? There's a lot of things that apply to tonight's game that apply to last game that we have to be great at, especially on the offensive end, or physicality, owning our space, not turning the ball over, rebounding on a defensive end. And so, if we spend too much time worrying about something like that, then we're going to miss the details that we need to get ready for this one.
Because this team that has won 14-15, the first thing I look at now is points off turnovers, and guess who is number one by a wide margin over those 15 games? Not even close.
Not even close. And if you take a look at that Atlanta-Detroit game the other night, they had 10 turnovers in the first half for, I think, like 16 or 18 points. They go up big. Ends up coming back to a close game, and in the fourth quarter alone, I think they had 8 offensive rebounds between the fourth quarter and overtime. And so they put a ton of pressure on the margins, and we got to be great at those tonight.
The danger always can be getting too wonky with X's and O's, which I don't like to do because people just fall asleep and drive off the road. They didn't play. You played 11 days apart. Defensively, they changed the way they played in the second game from the first game. Mm-hmm. Is that more of an indication of how they are playing now with the wings when they have, remember they had Daniel's second game, didn't have him the first game. Is that more of an indication of the way they have been playing lately and playing so well in that time?
I mean, I think the first time we played them, they had just made the trade, so they're figuring out their identity. They also had a 5-game West Coast trip, and they had just gotten back that day. Daniels was out, and so the thing, sometimes playing a team is just about timing, as opposed to now that they've gotten another couple pieces, they've developed a really good identity, and guys are just playing well. Nikhil Alexander-Walker's playing really well. Jalen Johnson is playing well. C.J. McCollum has found almost new life, being in it. I mean, he's playing at a different level. And
He's playing well in Washington. I don't even think people realize he's had this really good, solid veteran year.
Yeah, and he's done great stuff for them, and so they're just a well-balanced team, really well coached, and they got a great identity into like what makes them a good team.
Where did your love for soccer, can I call it soccer without you being okay? So I dealt with that all the time. When I'd go to Europe, then you had to, I get it. When you're there, you got to call it football, and that's fine. Where did your love for it develop? Because it doesn't come naturally with everybody in New England or in the United States. Where did your love for it start?
Just playing, but I also think it's funny. The staff and I were talking yesterday. There was a delay at halftime, and when you see a delay in basketball, you see people just kind of stand around. When you saw a delay with the France team, they were passing the ball to each other. And I feel like for whatever reason, soccer is a kind of thing of like, it just breeds a different level of like joy of like, kicking and connecting with each other and passing along. It breeds a different level there. So played as a kid, really feel that type of that. And it was interesting seeing that at the game yesterday of like, oh, okay, we're just going to start. Like, you never see in basketball, like you just, okay, we're going to do the 5-man weave, or we're just going to pass to each other. It's like we're all just going to dribble on our own, or we're just going to, and so it just breeds a little bit of a different thing. But over the years of learning from some really great people in that world, the two sports are very much similar if you look at them from a certain lens, and it's something I enjoy doing.
Again, in the 30-second answer, is it about flow and movement? Is that the similarity?
Yeah. Yeah, flow, movement. I mean, how many sports now is what? Us, soccer, hockey, maybe lacrosse, where there's just a free-flowing, where it's constant. There's no stoppage of play, and so that's where some of those, Belichick used to talk about watching lacrosse. And, I think just finding other sports to where you can build connections, whether it's in building a team, building culture, or even building tactics. I think for me, my kind of brain goes to that a little bit.
Well, your brain is different. We've learned that throughout 70-plus games in 4+ years. Celtics and the Atlanta Hawks next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
Just in time for Easter dinner and ham sandwiches. Ham is on sale at Shaw's and Star Market today through Thursday. Pick up Signature Select Spiral Sliced Ham bone-in for only 99 cents a pound. Limit 2 while supplies last. That's right, save big on ham and find other deals and rewards when you use the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss out on Spiral Sliced Ham. Shaw's and Star Market, proud to be local since 1860.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Every great team is built around its all-stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco and Bronco Sport. Key players with iconic styling that sets them apart on the road. And all-terrain capability makes them ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer with room for 7 passengers and lots of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
This is Boston's home for sports.
Sunday night, with the nation watching, the Celtics watch their 19-game, 21-year home court win streak against the Timberwolves go up in a cloud of ugly offensive smoke. Wednesday, against the champion Thunder, they picked up where they left off. But down 13 late in the first, they didn't let go of the rope or their game. Jalen, elbow, pump fake, draws the contact, shot is good, scored in the foul. And SGA just got SGA'd by JB.
You trick me, I trick you.
From the frying pan of the champions' 12-game win streak, another uphill weekend awaits. A year ago, 3 straight games against the Hawks and Hornets would be light work. Now they're the 2 hottest teams in the league. The Celtics close the homestand against Jalen Johnson and the surging Atlanta Hawks. Next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, Big Y, nicely done, and by Comcast Business.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by your New England Ford dealers,
Mass Mutual,
Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
Now the sold-out, typical Friday night ruckus at TD Garden. Starting lineup is brought to you by Amica Insurance, exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. C.J. McCollum came off the bench when we saw them in January. He'll be paired with Nickeil Alexander-Walker, both having great years in the Atlanta backcourt. The great barrier thief, Dyson Daniels, paired with Jalen Johnson, who's become a triple-double machine for Atlanta, one of the most improved players in the league. And Onyeka Okongwu will start at center. The Celtics tonight will play without Jaylen Brown. They'll sound like this.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Baylor Sherman, Creighton University.
Sam Hauser, University of Virginia.
Jason Tatum, Duke University.
Nemia Shkita, Utah State University.
Really interesting to have Jason Tatum playing without Jaylen Brown. First time we have seen this in nearly a year. The opening tip was brought to you by Gulf. Score 5 cents off per gallon with GoPay. Download the GoPay app today for the fast and convenient way to pay at the pump. Gulf, celebrating 125 years of fueling every journey. The official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics, who enter into what is essentially the first round. Is their preliminary Eastern Conference playoff round here. Playing Atlanta, Charlotte, Atlanta, Miami. You still have Toronto coming up in the schedule. Still have Orlando, who you'll close the season against. And you just get a little taste good. One of these teams is coming to dinner in the first round.
Well, you're hoping they'll come to your house. And you're going to see how you're playing.
Great look on the floor tonight with the Celtics in the home white, green letters and numbers. They'll go left to right. Atlanta in their road red jerseys, white letters and numbers, yellow trim, just the way it should be. They will go right to left. Keita will jump it against Onyeka Okongwu. And on a Friday night at the Garden, we are underway. Keita wins it forward to Baylor Sherman. Thanks for hanging out with us. Atlanta, Charlotte, Atlanta, Miami. The next 4. Derek White, straight away, watched by McCollum. Tatum comes to get it. He will move to his right. Bounce pass for Keita, rolling down the middle. Okongwu back defensively. Keita goes to the jump hook, and he hits it from 6 feet away.
Nice little move, then. Tatum's going to operate with that.
All in one place.
Those 2 games were 11 days apart in January. The Celtics went down to Atlanta, had that absurd 52-point second quarter. Sam Hauser made 10 threes. Made 10 threes in the game. Remember, he ended up taking 21. He was taking a bunch of them at the end, trying to set the Celtics record. And the Hawks came back in here, jumped to the huge first quarter lead, and won that game easily. The rematch. Okongwu floats it to Jalen Johnson. Open left side 3 is good.
I don't like the open looks that the Celtics give up early like that. Wide open looks to shooters. I have a little contest to it.
That's what makes it feel good early. That's what happened last time. Keita catches in the paint, spins, pump fake on Okongwu, lands on him, and draws the foul. And here's something I will observe, and I'm curious if you've observed it too. Keita in those situations is still trying to avoid the contact as opposed to making sure you draw the foul and trying to fight through and get a shot.
And sometimes guys aren't built for that particular thing. I learned that if you're going to give some punishment, let me shoot some free throws for it.
As a result, no free throws. Derek White enters Tatum, steps back to 10 feet, and hits over McCollum. Any limitations he has put on himself that come with Jaylen Brown being on the floor, those are gone right now. Jalen Johnson takes the handoff back from Dyson Daniels. Johnson steps into a left side three over Hauser and knocks down another one. What were you saying?
Setting up these picks. And Keita doesn't come out, getting wide open looks.
7-4 is the early Atlanta lead off the threes. Tatum creeping down the right side, steps in over Okongwu, misses badly off the glass, and Jalen Johnson has the rebound. He got caught in between there. Jalen Johnson galloping up the right side of the floor. Shireman waiting for him with the elbow. Cross court, Dyson Daniels. He'll drive on Keita, spin, floated up short, and a rebound Shireman. Dyson Daniels can do a lot of things. Shoot is not one of them. Tatum steps right into a transition three and drills it.
Guys get back a little bit late.
Off.
Yeah.
Ties the game at 7. A little over 2 minutes in. McCollum draws the contact on Shireman, then hits the step back. He's having one of the quietest good years in the NBA that nobody is talking about.
Well, to think back, he escaped from Alcatraz.
Yeah, he did.
When you think about leaving Washington and coming to Atlanta, to a team right now that is actively right now playing great compared to somebody who's just like, we're looking forward to next year.
3-point play for C.J. McCollum. 10-7 Atlanta. A little over 2 minutes gone. These teams will meet again on Monday night in Atlanta, but they both play a game in between. Derek White creeps in on the left side, pulls up on McCollum. 8-foot jumper, no good. To the rebound for C.J. McCollum, outletting Jalen Johnson up the right side. Derek White backpedaling. Johnson going to challenge him. Spin in the paint with Keita there. Throws out to Okongwu. Up fakes, drives around Keita. Return to Johnson, who relocates on the right side. Misses an open three, and the rebound for Tatum. Tatum up the right side of the floor. Alexander Walker down at his defensive stance. Tatum drives around him, throws the elbow up, so wipe away the basket. And he didn't have to do that.
He'd already beat his man. Look at this elbow at the end.
Yeah, well, it's unnecessary.
He didn't necessarily hit him that hard, but a little bit of exaggeration that went along with it.
That was the right call.
It was.
Dyson Daniels for C.J. McCollum straight away. Watched by Shireman. That takes 2 points off the board and gives McCollum a good look at the left side three, and he hits it. And the Hawks are 3 of 4 from distance to begin the game. Used to be their biggest concern, obviously, because they had Trae Young on the floor. And Trae Young was great at moving the ball, but Trae Young was not a high percentage three-point shooter. He was a high-volume three-point shooter. Celtics down by 6 early. Keita, dribble handoff for Baylor Shireman. For Hauser left side. Return to Shireman. They run away from him, so he takes that lefty three. Front iron, no good. Keita gets a hand on the rebound. Derek White does too, but eventually going to be gobbled up by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Leads for Jalen Johnson. Shireman sides his feet. Johnson spins on him. Up fakes to the free throw line. Finds the cutter. Flipping up Okongwu. It does not get the bounce and the rebound for Keita. Celtics with the ball down 6.
Whoa.
Lead up the right side. Quick three. Sam Hauser, no good. Rebound belongs to Atlanta as Shireman was trying to crash, couldn't get there. That was an odd shot for a guy who's struggling. Hauser to take. Dyson Daniels, tough bounce pass. He put Jalen Johnson in a bad spot, and his floater blocked easily by Keita. Shireman leads the break ahead to Hauser. Set three is no good. Tatum got a hand on the rebound, but eventually it comes down to McCollum. That ball is finding C.J. McCollum. He dribbles away from Derek White and floats it out on the wing to Alexander Walker. Up fakes on Derek White, steps to the baseline. Tough 12-footer is no good. And another rebound for Keita. Man, we're going fast here. Teams have combined to take 17 shots in the first 4 minutes. White, long cross court. Shireman in the corner, steps away from Jalen Johnson to his right, misses the three, and the rebound McCollum. That's where Shireman's threes are coming from. He gets run off the line, he steps to his right. Alexander Walker drives, throws to the corner, deflected out of bounds by Sam Hauser. Hawks by 6 and the ball. We are running a track meet here.
Right now, this is when that Brown effect is. A guy can slow the ball down, get you in the paint, get a couple of free throws, get a chance to relax yourself.
Celtics do not have a free throw in the first 4.5 minutes. Jaylen Brown has now drawn the second most fouls in the NBA. Only Luka's drawn more. Alexander Walker catch and shoot. Right side three is good. Timeout Joe Mazula. Cedric Maxwell said, I don't like giving them open threes early in the game to get their confidence going. That's what happened the last time the Hawks were here, and that's what's starting to happen now. And the Celtics are down by 9. 7:27 to go. Opening quarter, Atlanta 16, Boston 7 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on. The crew's here, and the snack spread from Big Y, oh, it's a thing of beauty. Wings that sauce the competition, platters that get major play, hand-tossed pizzas for the whole team, and that impressive 30-inch super sub. Shout out to the experts at Big Y for the assist. Are they cheering for the game or for your snacks? My question exactly, sports fans. Big Y. Nicely done.
Hi, I'm Eric Montlack, president of Delta Dental Massachusetts. For 60 years, Delta Dental has been empowering smiles across Massachusetts. This year, as we celebrate our 60th anniversary, we're proud to give back through Veterans Assist, supporting Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program, which delivers critical oral health care to veterans experiencing housing instability. Join us in honoring those who have served and empowering smiles for generations to come. Learn more at deltadentalma.com and 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
Hey sports fans, this is huge. We're giving away $200,000. Support our mission and change lives. Enter now at punch4parkinsons.org. Use code SPORTSHUB for 50% off. That's punch4parkinsons.org.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Hey, it's Hardy from my friends at Revise, the Mass Save partner that offers a no-cost home energy assessment and proper insulation for your home. But did you know they can also replace your aging heating and cooling equipment? Contact them today for a free estimate. Call 800-885-SAVE or visit callrevise.com.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics down by 9 early. Remember, Atlanta shot the lights out when they were here in January, and they've started 4 or 5 from 3 tonight to lead by 9, 16-7. The Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series. #1 selling pickup, #1 truck, in-brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Matt Williams of Waltham. If Boston goes up by 15 at any point in the quarter, Matt wins the opportunity to see a game for the Ford Sports Deck out of the contest at 98.5thesportshub.com. Great third baseman for the Giants named Matt Williams back in the day.
Debbie Downer here. I don't think he's going to get that. Celtics go up by 15 in this quarter. It would be amazing.
It's up against it. If they run off 24 straight points here, he'll do it. Cada moves it to Sam Hauser on the wing. Hauser left-hand dribble and on McCollum. Steps back to the baseline, 15 feet away, switch.
Good job by Sam. Every time he uses his size against a smaller guy, took him to the baseline, take the simple shot.
He is now 11 of his last 42 from 3. 16-9. Hawks by touchdown. Open in the corner. Daniels 3. You'll let him shoot anywhere. He misses the open 3. Dyson Daniels just having a terrible year shooting. 16% from 3. Derek White has the ball punched away by Dyson Daniels with those quick hands, and it hit a Celtic, hit Hauser, and goes out of bounds. So the quick hands of Daniels force another turnover. And that's one thing he can do. He averages nearly 2 steals a game, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. He's becoming that sort of Draymond, Boris Diaw type player.
Well, look at the guys they're bringing in off the bench right now. I like this. Vincent coming in.
Gabe Vincent. They got Gabe Vincent from the Lakers. They got Kispert and C.J. McCollum from the Wizards. Jock Landale's not playing tonight, but they got him from Utah. He was rerouted.
Steve Kerr's best friend. Didn't know about the coming of the game.
Yeah, Buddy Hield is on this team now. Speaking of veterans, he might give him a couple of playoff minutes. Jalen Johnson enters to Daniels. Quick flip shot, off balance in the paint, no good. Tatum the rebound, into the front court. Boston still down by 7. The Hawks have been so good over these last few weeks. Tatum switches to the left hand, pull up on Daniels, fall away 3. Really tough shot as a brick, and they rebound Alexander Walker. Through the center court logo. Lead for Gabe Vincent. Up fakes on Shireman. Vincent couldn't miss in the conference finals here a few years ago for Miami at Conroe. Or Dyson Daniels. Hand off Jalen Johnson. He's trying to step back into Derek White, and he draws the foul. And that is exactly the kind of calls that drive people crazy. There is nothing remotely resembling a normal shooting motion there for Jalen Johnson. He jumped backwards into Derek White.
What new was that?
Yeah, he did. Actually, it's not as bad in the replay. It's not as bad as it was in real time. Geez, I wonder where Jalen Johnson learned that from.
Trey? What you say?
Tatum comes out. Derek White normally comes out now, but he's going to stay in here with the substitution patterns changed with Jaylen Brown not playing. First free throw for Jalen Johnson's good. Pritchard, Hugo Gonzalez, and Jordan Walsh will get some first quarter minutes. He will be fresh, put it that way.
Kuminga. Man. Steve Kerr just couldn't make that work. Kuminga.
Yeah, Jonathan Kuminga, and he obviously has changed a lot of the defense they want to play too. It's just once the coach makes up his mind, that's it. Peyton Pritchard. His first touch moves into Derek White straight away. Derek White driving on Vincent, switches to the right hand. Runner comes up short. Rebound Ugo, punches it in the air, but eventually it's a Congra with it. Celtic Garza fell down, so the lead pass goes to Jalen Johnson, steps in around Pritchard and scores, and the Celtics are down by 11. 13-2 is the run. Now you got Tatum and Brown both off the floor. One in street clothes and the other just watching. Pritchard steps to his right, moves it to Derek White, right down the middle of the floor, and then gives up a layup to kick to the corner to Jordan Walsh. Walsh slowed down by Dyson Daniels, floats it out to Ugo. Kick out Garza, straightaway three, no good. Rebound Atlanta. Dyson Daniels, he falls to the floor, but is still able to throw it ahead to Jalen Johnson on his back. Extra pass into the corner. Gabe Vincent pulls back the three, enters it to Kuminga, who knocks Garza away and then misses the layup. The Hawks are pushing the Celtics around right now. Pritchard into the front court. Another slow start. Remember, Celtics were down by 13 to OKC here the other night at this point of the game. Pritchard dribbling behind his back, knocks Vincent over, scores, wipe it away. Another offensive foul. Celtics have had 2 layups taken away on offensive fouls, one by Tatum and which one here by Pritchard. Yep.
And when you extend that elbow,
I cannot back this up with any evidence, which is always a good thing to say before you say something on the air, but it's clear to me that somebody has pointed out to the league that Jaylen Brown and Peyton Pritchard and guys like that are pushing off because they've been a lot stricter with these calls against the Celtics here over the last couple of weeks. Jalen Johnson, Pritchard trying to hold his ground defensively, spins, forces one from the baseline and hits it. 15-2 Atlanta run. Hawks by 13 now. 4:35 to go in the first. Celtics 4 of 13 with 3 turnovers. Pritchard dribbles behind the Garza screen, enters in the paint, kick out Derek White, up fakes the 3, drives instead around Vincent, pull up 10-footer, no good, back iron, rebound to Congra. Celtics 4 of 14.
They're cleaning this glass, man.
Jalen Johnson, kick to the corner, Kuminga set, up fakes, Jordan Walsh crashed into him, so he gives it up to Dyson Daniels. Diagonal kick out to Vincent. Vincent gets the Daniels screen, launches the 3, and hits it. Timeout Joe Mazzulla. The Hawks are doing to the Celtics what they've been doing to everybody else for the last 5 weeks. They're running them off the floor. Almost 8 minutes gone at the Garden. Atlanta 25, Boston 9 on the BetMGM. 98.5 the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
Every part of your life deserves protection. From your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Clinton Savings Bank was started in 1851. 175 years later, what still excites us most is starting, helping you start with savings, a new home, a new business, a new goal. supporting community initiatives that open doors to new opportunities, introducing new technology that simplifies banking. Whatever you're ready to start, we're ready to help you make it happen. Visit clintonsavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
Just in time for Easter dinner and ham sandwiches. Ham is on sale at Shaw's and Star Market today through Thursday. Pick up Signature Select Spiral Sliced Ham bone-in for only 99 cents a pound. Limit 2 while supplies last. That's right, save big on ham and find other deals and rewards when you use the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss out on Spiral Sliced Ham. Shaw's and Star Market, proud to be local since 1860. The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics 3-10 this year when falling behind by 16 or more, including when they fell behind by 20 in the first quarter to Atlanta the last time the Hawks were here. We're down 16 now, 25-9, 8 minutes in. Derek White, the only starter on the floor with Pritchard, Walsh, Gonzalez, and Garza. Derek White harassed by Vincent and away from the ball. Garza got chucked in the paint. Looked like Mo Gay that got him, and it is.
Atlanta's brings in guys. This is one of the best Atlanta Hawks teams I've seen in a while put together.
Pritchard, right-hand dribble, pulls up on Vincent, 18 feet. Jumper, no good. Rebound slapped in the air by Jordan Walsh. Garza keeps it alive, out to Derek White. White up fakes, drives, then kicks out to Ugo. Celtics need something, and they get the three. Well, he's hit a bunch of those lately.
And that was a scramble play, keeping the basketball alive.
Cuts it to 25-12. So hard to hit shots when you're not playing much. Jalen Johnson bumps Derek White away. Cross-court pass thrown and picked off by Garza, but they blow the play down because he landed before he got rid of the pass, so it's a traveling violation.
Good challenge at the very end of that play by the shot blocker.
And Derek White closing in on some milestones here. He's sitting at 95 blocks on the year. If he gets to 100, which he should statistically, then, well, he'll have done a lot of things this year that no other player with 100 blocks ever did. White enters to Garza, a little pump fake, and he scores off the window before Ricochet can get there.
Lob to Garza?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lob to Garza, essentially a pass to a guy who lands and then goes back up to lay it in. Kuminga in the paint, throws to the left corner. Mohamed Gay for three, no good. Long rebound, Garza's got it. Hands to Derek White. Celtics have cut it to 11 here with 5 straight points. Peyton Pritchard. Or Derek White. Switches to the right hand, drives on Ricochet, draws contact as he throws it to the rim, and now Derek White will get the Celtics' first free throws of the game, 9 minutes and 24 seconds in.
A little bit smarter, a little bit more in tune defensively, up on guys, trying to push them away from the basketball. Well, when you give good jump shooters opportunities early, it's not a good formula. Because once a guy sees the basketball going the hole, sometimes that's all he needs. As Derek White misses the free throw.
If you don't see it go in from the free throw line, it's not going to help you. And Derek White had been rolling from the line, too. Moved into the top 5 in the NBA at 90%.
The group they have on the floor now, Celtics, this is more of a scrambling defensive team. They get around, they want to switch, and the Hawks don't have a dominant inside presence.
Derek White gets the free throw, so cut it from 16 to 10. Here's a quick pull-up three by Vincent in transition. No good. Long rebound. Comes right to Kuminga over Jordan Walsh. Kuminga turns, pump fake. Blocked from behind by Jordan Walsh, and Ugo chases down a loose ball. Ugo, bumped by Vincent. They got away with one. He drops it back to Pritchard. White floats it back to the right wing. Pritchard catches. Mo Gay, big long body, comes out to challenge. So instead, it'll be a throw back to Derek White. Down the left side, he steps in behind 2 men, including Kuminga, and scores. And that is what drove Steve Kerr crazy about Kuminga.
He just walked all the way to the basket then.
8 straight for the Celtics. That cuts the deficit in half from 16 down to 8, 25-17. 1:48 to go in the first quarter. Vincent against Peyton Pritchard, moves it right side. Ricochet, quick three, sailed on him, back iron, punches up in the air and right down into the hands of Ugo Gonzalez. Ugo making the difference again. Derek White, offensive end, slowed down by Vincent. Garza comes out, sets a high screen. Derek White moving to his left, draws two men, throws to Garza. He wants Derek White to come back and get it. Instead, he'll move it left side. Pritchard driving on Ricochet. Step back in the baseline, 18 feet, switch. And the Celtics out of the timeout without Tatum or Brown on the floor have run off 10 straight to cut it to 25-19. Alexander Walker driving into Garza, throws out on the wing. Kuminga wearing the white t-shirt under that red jersey. Moves it back to Alexander Walker as Hugo Gonzalez fights through the screen. Now Kuminga backing Jordan Walsh down. Spins, fall away, tough shot, no good. He forced that, but a late foul call against Hugo Gonzalez is going to give Kuminga free throws. Tony Brothers is saying you just can't go behind him. And that was a overly aggressive challenge from behind by Hugo. I'm not sure where the foul was.
Does he hit him in the small of the back? Watch it with this shot. Where's he hitting?
I don't think Tony Brothers was in a great position to make that call. And it's going to cost the Celtics here as Kuminga makes the first free throw.
Boy, what a love-hate relationship he had in Golden State. Bunch of people who knew him, and there are points when you see Kuminga, he will make some as athletic plays as anybody I've seen.
After the free throws, 27-19. Quick three, knocked down. Peyton Pritchard didn't wait for the defense to get set. And the Celtics a 13-2 run. Tatum back in the game now. Alexander Walker falls away in the paint, draws a foul, running into Hugo. Hugo holding on to his face with the left hand where he got hit and making the replay signal with his right. Joe Mazzulla looks back to Matt Reynolds.
No, we ain't doing that.
The Celtics are not going to challenge. Alexander Walker rose up.
The elbow in his mouth.
Yeah, that was Hugo fouled Alexander Walker's elbow with his chin. And Alexander Walker hits the first free throw.
First time I think we've seen a Atlanta Hawk team that we said, man, this team really can defend. It's been a long time.
(29-22), Celtics down 7. Pritchard driving left side, draws two men, finds the cutter. It's Garza, rumbling, stumbling, bumbling down the lane. He lays it in. 29-24, Celtics have salvaged this again. They were down 13 in the first quarter to OKC before they started the comeback. They were down 16 early to the Hawks, and they've cut it to 5. And they get the last shot here. 9 on the shot clock, 17 on the game clock. McCollum against Pritchard. Pull up, steps into a three, off balance, no good. Rebound headed out of bounds. Celtics will get a final shot and a chance to make this a one-possession game after falling behind by 16.
Well, didn't see this coming, the way the Hawks were playing. They were shooting the ball extremely well, defending the ball extremely well.
Final 10 seconds of the quarter. Alexander Walker slowing down Pritchard. Dribbles behind a Tatum screen. We're down to 2 seconds. Pritchard driving past Daniels, floats it up in the air and beats the buzzer.
Wow. And look, so them dudes saying, I'm that dude. I'm that dude.
You know what you say to Peyton Pritchard when Jaylen Brown's not playing? Let him cook. The Celtics cut a 16-point deficit to 3. End of 1 at the Garden. Atlanta 29, Boston 26 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
If you're in the market for Michelin tires, get to Town Fair Tire and get them at the guaranteed lowest price. With Michelin's innovative technologies designed for durability and performance, you can trust you're getting the highest quality tires over all the toughest of road conditions. Plus, at Town Fair, you get free services for life. So if you're looking for the best deal on Michelin tires, get to Town Fair, because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire. The
Honda Spring Event. Now's the time to check out the Honda Civic and HR-V. From Honda, the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, a 4.49% APR on a 2026 Civic Hybrid, or a 3.49% APR on a 2026 HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R. Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit kpp.com for more information.
All roads start with golf. The daily commute, road trips, reunions, even tip-off at TD Garden. For 125 years, golf has been fueling every journey. Golf is proud to be the official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics. Download the Golf Pay app to score savings like 5 cents off per gallon every day, along with a fast and convenient way to pay at the pump. Golf is here for every journey. See app for details.
Hi, it's Jason Todd from Blue Sky Restoration. All basketball season, Blue Sky is restoring historic garden moments on the parquet. Tune into the Celtics Radio Network every home game to hear this date in history restored by Blue Sky. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. Restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
To the second quarter we go at TD Garden after a whale of a finish to the first quarter by the Celtics. Ford F-150 first quarter was brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 49 years. Boston has cut the Atlanta lead down to 3, 29-26. As we go to the second, Celtics with Garza, Walsh, Pritchard, Tatum, and Hauser, the 5 on the floor. Kuminga throws back to Mogay, and his straightaway 3 is good. Big shoot threes on this team. Everybody does. Peyton Pritchard got hot. He drives strong right side. Late block by Kuminga. Should be goaltending, and it is. Give 2 more to Peyton Pritchard. He's up to 9 points in 7 minutes on 4 or 5 shooting.
Got all the way to the rim. Nicely done. Hawks like they wanted to challenge that. Oh.
McCollum. Left-hand dribble drive on Tatum. Falls away and hits with the right hand.
This is, to me, this is where you attack Tatum. Attack Tatum on his defensive end.
34-28. 6-point Atlanta lead. Pritchard looking for an opening. Dribbles past McCollum. McCollum slaps the ball away out of bounds. That looked like it might have gone off Pritchard. And they're giving it to the Celtics. Very slow start offensively for the Celtics, down 25-9, but they made it a 6-point game now.
Oh, guards are wide open.
Yep, Tatum didn't see him. Kicks out instead all the way to Hauser. Bad pass. He's able to save it to Pritchard. He falls down. Somehow returns it to Pritchard. This possession going nowhere. Shot clock at 4. Pritchard has to make a play. Switches to the right hand. Knocks McCollum away. Dotted line jumper blocked by Mogay. And Kuminga grabs the loose ball.
Mogay active.
Kuminga trying to creep in. Attacks Tatum. Hand off Mogay. Flip shot from the baseline. No good. He rushed that over Garza. Like Garza was going to block a shot. Rebound Tatum. Tatum looking for an opening. Drives on Mogay. Finger roll right hand. No good. Gets his own rebound. It won't go. Putback did go for Garza, but they called a foul after Tatum got the rebound.
Did they give Tatum a shot here? 2 hands on the basketball when he tried to tap it in?
He's arguing for it.
Yeah. They're giving it to him. 2 hands on the ball. They called that possession.
Second trip to the free throw line for the Celtics. Derek White went 1 of 2 in the first quarter. Celtics free throw numbers have been climbing up and up. What do we got? Tony Brothers just blew the play down.
Maybe challenge?
Yeah, Quinn Snyder. Wait a minute. Yeah, timeout.
Yeah.
Challenge. That's interesting. I wonder what he's challenging. If it's just for free throws, that's kind of a bold use of a challenge. 10:41 to go first half. Atlanta 34, Boston 28 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on, and the snacks from Big Y? Oh, yeah. Freshly made wings, platters, pizzas, and 30-inch super subs. Big Y makes the crowd go wild. Big Y, nicely done.
The Granite Group, the region's home for everything in plumbing, heating, cooling, and energy products, has opened its first South Shore branch in Braintree, located right off Granite Street at 100 Bay State Drive. The Granite Group proudly features world-class brands like State water heaters. When it comes to durability and efficiency, no one does it like State. Contractors visit the Granite Group in Braintree for exclusive daily specials and in-house promotions. You'll find a friendly team dedicated to giving you easy access to the products you need to make your job easier and your work life better. Learn more at thegranitegroup.com.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards. Bet the tournament action like a Caesar and earn perks on every game like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code RADIO DYW and place your first bet of $1 or more for a chance to double your winnings on your next 10 bets.
Open to new users in Massachusetts who are 21 and older. Minimum odds -500. Awarded as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 14 days after receipt. Bonus bet amount not returned for winning bets. Void where prohibited. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org.
Hey, sports fans, this is huge. We're giving away $200,000. Support our mission and change lives. Enter now at punch4parkinsons.org. Use code SPORTSHUB for 50% off. That's punch4parkinsons.org.
Builders, remodelers, and homeowners, listen up. Partner with one of the most trusted, independently owned lumberyards and showrooms around, Cape Cod Lumber and CCL Homescapes. Visit CCL's newly renovated kitchen showroom and get inspired as soon as you walk through the door. Explore the latest trends from the most reliable kitchen cabinet manufacturers in the industry. Check out dozens of color combinations and popular styles in our refreshed showroom in Abington. Visit us online at cclco.com or in person at CCL Homescapes in Abington. CCL, 100% employee-owned and operated.
Champions play here. The Sports Hub.
Celtics down 6, 34-28. Quinn Snyder just lost his coach's challenge on a challenge that really wasn't worth challenging in the first place. It was just a matter of whether there were free throws or not. Now Tatum will get free throws. Quinn Snyder's lost his challenge. And his lead is mostly gone from 16 down to 6, and a couple of free throws here for Tatum. If you're just joining us, Celtics playing again without Jaylen Brown for the 8th time this year. 6-1 in the 7 games before that, but those were primarily against bottom feeder teams in the league. This would be the exception to that Houston game, the most impressive win for the Celtics if they can get it without Jaylen this year. Pritchard, bounce entry to Tatum. Baseline extended against the Golden State outcast. Jonathan Kuminga steps through, 12-foot floater, air ball. And the rebound is going to result in Risacher going to the floor. They calling a foul that looked like Mo Gay. He tripped over. Boy, Tony Brothers, they're calling this on Walsh. Tony Brothers is getting hammered by both coaches and both benches so hard, he just told everybody to shut up. C.J. McCollum into the front court. Jordan Walsh feeds him into Pritchard. Long diagonal kick out to the headband-wearing Corey Kispert, who drills a deep three.
You start looking at the players again, people that they bring in. These are shooters and guys who are ballers.
So big swing. Tatum did not get free throws off that foul call, and now the Hawks have run off 5 straight to lead by 9, 37-28. Celtics are on a 16-point deficit down to 3 early. Tatum pulls his way past Mo Gay, misses the layup. Offensive rebound for Garza, of course. He gets fouled. And Jason Tatum having another one of those rough first halves from the floor. 2 for 6 after a hot start.
He's trying to get to the basket, and you can see the defender's arm was kind of wrapped on his shoulder. At a certain point, you just stop arguing. Garza squirrels that one in.
Take it from the guys who have been married multiple times. And you're not going to win arguments at some point. Being right is not a prerequisite.
Okay.
Free throws, both good for Garza. 37-30. Atlanta by 7. What was your favorite opening day baseball game that you watched yesterday?
Dodgers.
Down the right side, driving strong. Kuminga in the paint, lays it up in the left hand, no good. Tatum snags the rebound. That's 4 rebounds now for Tatum to go along with 5 points in this first half. Tatum floats it out the last second to Pritchard, guarded by Risacher. Hand off, Tatum in the corner, can't get contact, so he throws the bounce entry towards Pritchard, deflected away from him, out of bounds by Risacher. Celtics will keep it with 13 to shoot.
Floating away from that contact.
Tatum under out of bounds. In safe to Pritchard. Runs to the corner, launches, but he was out of bounds, and another shot wiped away. The Celtics have made 3 shots in the first half. A 3 by Pritchard, and buckets for both Pritchard and Tatum that were taken away. 1 on this turnover out of bounds, and the other on offensive fouls. 7 points off the board, and what did the Celtics trail by? 7. With 9:29 to go in the first half. McCollum dribbles behind his back, turns the corner, back to the left hand, leans in. Jordan Walsh stays with him, blocks the shot. Saved by Mo Gay. Kick out Kispert. Left side 3, no good. Tatum jumps. Decent elevation for the rebound.
Great
and outlets Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard for Tatum. Steps into the play. Floats it back to the wing. Good pass for Pritchard. Gives him a good look from the right side. He knocks down a 3. Pritchard is locked in tonight. 5 of 7, 12 in the first half. Atlanta lead down to 4, and Quinn Snyder will grab the timeout. 9:08 to go first half. Atlanta 37, Boston 33 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Sometimes life knocks you off your game. An injury, a car accident, a storm that turns your world upside down. Comebacks take grit, patience, and the right team in your corner. That's why Amica is proud to stand behind and celebrate Jason Tatum as he makes his return. For more than a century, Amica has helped families recover from life's unexpected moments with real people, real support, and award-winning service. Amica Insurance, here for your comeback. Amica Insurance, the exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics.
Clinton Savings Bank started in 1851. 175 years later, we're still excited about starting, helping you start with savings, a home, a business, or any other goal. Visit clintonsavings.com, 175 years, and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
Care for a Truck Month trivia contest, Sam?
Ooh, you know I can't resist, Hank.
Okay, fact. Truck Month happens only once a year.
Fact, it's the best time to buy a new Ford truck.
Fact. Ford F-Series is the best-selling lineup of trucks in America for 49 years.
Fact, America loves Ford Truck Month.
Fact. I agree with that fact.
Based on 1977 to 2025 CY industry reported total sales.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. Celtics playing from behind the entire first half. They're back within 4 now, 37-33, with 9:08 to go in the first half. Because Peyton Pritchard is rolling. He is 5 of 7. The rest of the Celtics 8 of 21.
Well, the guy you said you wanted to see in the lineup, Jordan Walsh, has come in and done a pretty good job defensively. Now try to get his offensive game going.
Celtics starters -8. The bench is a +4. Led by Walsh, Pritchard, and Garza. Hugo Gonzalez had a nice stint too. Helping with energy to turn this around. Big playoff preview weekend here. Atlanta, Charlotte, Miami next week. Jalen Johnson dribbles to the free throw line. Jumper over the returning Keita is no good. Rebound. Congo got a hand on it, but couldn't keep it in bounds. And the Celtics will get the ball back here, down by 4. So you watched it out. You didn't watch Garrett Crochet yesterday? That dude.
No, I'm not a baseball.
He's a Harry Potter Dementor, man. The air just gets cold around him.
Good.
Handoff, Peyton Pritchard. 18 feet shut off by McCollum. Takes the handoff back from Hauser. High left-hand dribble. Pritchard goes behind the Keita screen. Looking for an opening here. Shot clock down to 4. He throws a grenade to Jordan Walsh. Quickly back to Pritchard, who steps in past Jalen Johnson. Scores with the right hand as Johnson and Congo got completely confused. Jordan Walsh jumps the passing lane. Almost got the outlet pass. And Joe Mazula cheering on the hustle as the Celtics have cut it from 16 down to 2. 37-35.
Tatum comes back out of this game.
Interesting choice here. Now, on a night you don't have Jaylen Brown, Celtics, Joe Mazzulla has Tatum and Derek White on the bench at the same time. C.J. McCollum. Kick out left side, Jalen Johnson. Now a Okongwu, slowed down by Shireman. Handoff, Ricochet. Turns the corner, throws to the left corner where C.J. McCollum is waiting. Misses a 3 off the back iron.
Out.
Rebound, Hauser with the box out and the rebound. Outlets Pritchard. Pritchard, shovel pass for Shireman. He joins the play, holding it over his head. Looking to the left corner. He's got Hauser there. No return to Pritchard. Celtics will reset it with 12 to shoot. Pritchard switches to the left hand. Now back to the right. Driving on Jalen Johnson. Spins. Throws out to Hauser. Hauser not in shooting position. Shot clock at 4. Hauser dribbles to the free throw line. Steps through. Awkward shot is good. And I mean awkward shot.
Now,
tie game.
You don't see him going off the wrong foot. This time going away from his body, going to his weaker hand to left.
9-0 run ties the game. But here's Ricochet inside. Bumping into Keita. Scoring off the window and 1. And the Celtics have the game tied for 4 seconds. 28-12 is the final math on the run that ties the game. But now Reese Shea, the former #1 overall pick. Yeah, there was no Tankapalooza.
All right, welcome back to our Town Fair Tire Studios in Waltham. We do need to reconnect with Sean Grandy and Cedric Maxwell over at the Garden tonight, as we have been dealing with some technical difficulties throughout the evening. I'll do my best to keep you posted on this game right now. Celtics have been back and forth in this one. Real struggle for them in the first quarter. They trailed 25-9. Then Joe Mazula put in the bench group, and things really just turned around for them. They trailed by 3 at the end of 1. They have now tied the game again after a Peyton Pritchard 3-point attempt. And Pritchard's just been unbelievable for the Celtics tonight, giving them a real spark off the bench on a night where Jason Tatum is leading the way for Boston because Jaylen Brown is not playing against a red-hot Atlanta Hawks team. Right now we have 7 minutes to play in this game, tied up at 40 apiece. Derek White with the ball. It's going to drive down the lane. Kick out to Keita. Keita, offensive foul here on the Celtics. And the Celtics will turn it over to the Hawks, again, trailing at this point. This game tied 40-40. Peyton Pritchard, one of the real stories of this one, 17 points off the bench for Boston, 12 minutes so far for Pritchard. Jordan Walsh getting some run tonight for Boston. He has 11 points. Again, Jason Tatum leading the way with Jaylen Brown out tonight with left Achilles tendonitis. 5 points for Tatum in 10 minutes. Again, with the Celtics tied with the Hawks 40-40, 5:55 to play in the game. Pritchard's going to bring the ball up court here for Boston. Under 6 to play. Pritchard goes around a pick from Keita, drives the lane. That one is no good. As the Hawks take the ball down the court. 3-point attempt for Atlanta. Bounces wide. Celtics with the rebound. Pritchard again. Pritchard moves the ball up. All right, we will hand things back to Grandy and Max.
Left rim, right rim, and then right down the middle.
Died on the rim, just died.
Three-point shooting is turned around dramatically, and so is the game. Boston by 4. Okongwu drives, goes off the glass, no good, but he draws the foul. If it's Keita, it's his second. And Okongwu will go to the line with Atlanta down 4 and 5:09 to go in the first half.
Picking up some cheap ones, though. When I say that, I want to get my money's worth at least. Money's worth is like tap a guy, hit a guy someplace.
Okongwu misses the first free throw. So our guy Scal, his idea, which is different from everybody else's, is expand the playoffs to a 5th round where the top 4 teams in each conference would get a bye to the second round and have a best of 3 or a best of 5 first round with like 5 against 12. And 4. That way more teams are in the playoff race. I'm open to anything, but no one's come up with a perfect solution yet. And everyone who wants them to, hey, shorten the season, that's not going to happen. Free throws 1 of 2 for Okongwu, 46-43. Boston by 3, exactly 5 minutes remaining in the first half right now. Tatum with Dyson Daniels leading on him. Left-hand dribble, gets to the free throw line, spins back to his right, tough fall away, no good. That's a 4 shot by Tatum. Trying to do too much. He's now 2 for 8. C.J. McCollum turns the corner, throws out to a wide open Okongwu. Left side 3 is good. Tie game. Now we're back to that early offense for Atlanta in the first quarter where they would probe, penetrate, and then find the open 3. Away from the ball, Alexander Walker tied up by Hauser. Offensive foul. And that is 6 Boston turnovers, and at least 3 of them, by my count, maybe 4, have been on offensive fouls. And he had Alexander Walker tied up.
Alexander Walker also hooked into his arm also, making him make that call.
All the numbers for Atlanta look weird. They're hard to decipher as it moves to the left side. Jalen Johnson, it's another line drive three. 7 straight for the Hawks to regain the lead. And Jalen Johnson, who averages 23 a game now, has 17 in the first half. The reason is because they're a completely different team after Trae Young. Bad entry by Hauser, but he threw it towards the pass interference as Tatum was being held. And you knew the next call was going against Atlanta, so smart play by Hauser. Alexander Walker, who you said just took Pritchard, just took Hauser, is complaining that he was the one who was having his jersey grabbed.
And I would not put it by him that Tatum grabbed his jersey.
Derek White, straight away. Takes a screen from Hauser. So he gets C.J. McCollum on the switch. Derek White lines him up, switches to the left hand, spins back to his right, gets to the elbow, jumpers in the air and good. Second bucket for Derek White, 49-48, Atlanta by 1. Jalen Johnson finds Dyson Daniels diving in, gets to the cup, and finally a shot he can make. It's a layup. Dyson Daniels makes his first shot after an 0-for-3 start. Does have 3 assists and a steal. 51-48, Atlanta by 3. Best nickname, though, in the NBA. Derek White lobs it, caught by Tatum, double team, so he finds the cutter, Jordan Walsh, in for the two-hand slam. Good pass, interior by Tatum. 5 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists for Jason Tatum. 51-50, Atlanta by 1. Jalen Johnson steps in the paint, throws out to Dyson Daniels. Daniels, bounce pass out towards Alexander Walker, jumps away from Derek White, corner, long jumper is good. Was it a 2 or 3? It is a 3. 54-50. Hawks are 10 of 20 from behind the three-point line. Both teams shooting 50% from 3. Hawks by 4, 54-50. 2:47 to go in the first half. Derek White enters to Tatum, turns, elbow jumper, nope. Back iron, rebound, takes a funny bounce, but into the hands of Dyson Daniels. Tatum is now 2 for 9. Dyson Daniels shovels back to Jalen Johnson. Everybody lost Alexander Walker. Johnson finds him for the easy 2. Starting 5 against starting 5. This has been all Atlanta here in the first half. Hawks by 6. Jordan Walsh. Bounce pass for Tatum. Tatum against the Okongwu. Right-hand dribble. Called something. Maybe a foul on Okongwu. A little reach-out foul. That is the call.
I see Walsh Wade jumps, man.
Entry towards Hauser denied by McCollum out of bounds.
Everybody's grabbing the jerseys because Hauser's saying my jersey was grabbed in.
Ball went into the stands. Of course, this isn't Major League Baseball. You got to throw it back when you get it. Tatum. Ooh. Oh, he had Hauser. He's been hesitant on that under out of bounce pass. Jordan Wall swings it around to Shireman, who drives, throws to the corner. Hauser touches it out to Derek White. Up fakes on Jalen Johnson. Drives. Daniels is there, gobbles up the shot. Derek White with 2 on the shot clock, has it back, has to force a high, arcing rainbow jumper, air ball, shot clock violation. And while Dyson Daniels' defense was great, and the Hawks' defense was great, that's the second or third time we've seen Jason Tatum hesitate on an under out of bounds play, and those plays aren't there. You like, hey, he had this guy, he was open, he was there. That doesn't last that long. If you don't do it right away, they're going to close the distance.
That window closes immediately. He hesitates. Lost.
Eddie Palladino says 2 minutes remaining in the half. Atlanta by 6 on the ball. Hawks led by 16. Celtics came back to go up by 4. But again, starting 5 against starting 5. All Atlanta here. They've won 14 of 15. Jalen Johnson spins. Free throw line jumper. Tough one. No good. And the rebound for Tatum. Tatum's been good there on the defensive glass. 6 rebounds now. Hauser into the offensive end. Hands to Jordan Walsh. His right side 3 is good.
That was nice. Hit that beautifully, knocking down that shot for the guy in his face.
56-53. Atlanta by 3. 1:27 to go in the first half.
Walsh getting up.
Jordan Walsh commits a foul.
Walsh getting up, playing pretty good defense then.
Okongwu. Watched by Jordan Walsh. Dribble handoff McCollum trying to turn the corner on Walsh. Runs it up. Off balance, no good. Tatum stacks into the rebound. His 7th. Lead pass fielded by Peyton Pritchard in the paint. Pritchard with Atlanta's defense back. Circles back. Finds the trailer. Tatum 3 way short. And the rebound. Pinball from Derek White to Shireman. But Shireman throws it away. Hawks running behind the field. C.J. McCollum. Easy 2. That hurts.
Wow. He didn't throw that basketball, too, right in his hand. It's kind of crazy.
Peyton Pritchard drives and scores, cuts it to 3, 58-55. Apologize for the technical issues here as we're in the final minute of the first half. The rough night here at the Garden, traveling violation. Dyson Daniels. There's just something about his casual offensive game that really burns him on the offensive end.
You don't have an offensive repertoire, and things like that just aren't going to work for you.
58-55, Atlanta by 3. Tatum, quick pull-up over McCollum. 3 is no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Alexander Walker. Tatum is now 2 for 11. And you're playing without Jaylen Brown, and you're only down 3 against this team as hot as there is in the NBA and the Atlanta Hawks. Shot clock at 11, 22 on the game clock. Alexander Walker moving to his left, and they call a foul on Shireman. He can't believe it.
Yeah.
Tony Brothers is cranky tonight.
Just grabbed as part of his jersey. Then Tatum went for the 2-for-1. Then 2-for-1 was pretty good, but just got to knock down the shot.
Shireman with some choice words looking up at the Jumbotron.
You can see the hands of Shireman then pushing on the side. So I think it was a pretty good call by the officials.
And the Celtics over the limit. So this is free throws for Jalen Johnson, first of which is good.
I look at Atlanta now, I'm saying, where are the holes? You know, that's what you used to before. Okay, your defensive holes out there. There are not a lot of defensive holes out there with the Hawks. They play a great position right now.
Free throws are good. 5-point game. 15 seconds to go in the first half. If you can even hear us. 10 seconds left. Derek White. Moving to his right against Dyson Daniels. Floats it back to Tatum. Tatum switches to the right hand, coming right down the middle. Makes the extra pass to Jordan Wall. Spin at the rim. Blocked by Jalen Johnson at the buzzer. Big finish to the first half for the Atlanta Hawks. An 18-9 run to regain the 5-point lead. Coming up at halftime, Matt McCarthy, who apparently has been doing some play-by-play, will run you through scores from around the league, everything else. And back here at the Garden with the Celtics trail the Hawks 60-55 halftime on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening.
Does it again!
And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedules, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
Cars for Kids, your trusted charity for car donations, also accepts donations of boats, RVs, motorcycles, and real estate. Call today, 877-CARS4KIDS.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster, even if you're headed to the game last minute. Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
After the free throws, 27-19. Quick three, knocked down. Peyton Pritchard didn't wait for the defense to get set. And the Celtics a 13-2 run.
Peyton Pritchard is our player taking care of business tonight. 19 points in the first half. 8 of 11 from the field, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. He was a plus 12, 3 assists, 2 rebounds for Peyton Pritchard. He, again, is our player taking care of business. Brought to you by Cambridge Savings Bank. Taking care of business starts with a great team. With CSB, you get a partner who puts you first so you can focus on what matters most. Visit CambridgeSavings.com or stop by a branch to start your relationship today. Member FDIC. This has been a wild one. Back and forth at the Garden we go tonight. Celtics trail the Hawks by 5 at the break, 60-55. Atlanta comes in tonight, probably the hottest team in the NBA. They've won 14 out of their last 15. And the Celtics come into tonight without their best player all season long, Jaylen Brown, with left Achilles tendonitis. You never want to hear anything about an Achilles injury, especially Celtics fans, over the course of the last 9-10 months. But it is what it is. Jaylen Brown not playing tonight, and the Celtics trail by 5 at the break on a night where a lot's going to be put on Jason Tatum, and it just wasn't a great first half for Tatum. 2 for 11 from the field, finished with just 5 points. Did work the glass, 7 rebounds and 3 assists, but it's been Peyton Pritchard's tonight for the Celtics so far, again, with a team high and game high, tied for a game high, 19 points in this one. Again, a back-and-forth first half. Atlanta jumped out to a 16-point lead early on.
Diagonal kick out to Vincent. Vincent gets the Daniel screen, launches the three, and hits it. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. The Hawks are doing to the Celtics what they've been doing to everybody else for the last 5 weeks. They're running them off the floor.
Atlanta was in complete control of this one, and after that, Joe Mazzulla called timeout, pretty much a near line change, and that did help change the tide. He went to a group of White, Pritchard, Ugo Gonzalez, Garza, and Jordan Walsh, and it was a different story from there on out, and Peyton Pritchard was just at the center of all of it.
Alexander Walker slowing down Pritchard. Dribbles behind a Tatum screen, but down to 2 seconds. Pritchard driving past Daniels, floats it up in the air, and beats the buzzer.
Wow. And so the dude saying, I'm that dude. I'm that dude.
You know what you say to Peyton Pritchard when Jaylen Brown's not playing? Let him cook.
Especially at the end of quarters, we've seen that a million times. Buzzer beaten Peyton Pritchard for the Celtics there. They trailed by just 3 at the end of one after trailing by 16 just a few minutes prior to that. It was a back-and-forth second quarter for the Celtics and the Hawks. Again, Boston trailing by 5 at the break. Pritchard with 19 and Jalen Johnson with 19 for Atlanta. He has been all over the place tonight.
All the numbers for Atlanta look weird. They're hard to decipher as they move to the left side. Jalen Johnson, it's another line drive 3. 7 straight for the Hawks to regain the lead. And Jalen Johnson, who averages 23 a game now, has 17 in the first half.
He would again finish with 19, 6 of 11 from the floor, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc, 4 assists for Johnson as well. For the Celtics, rounding out the starting 5, Sam Hauser, 7 points. Amias Queta, 2 points and 3 rebounds. Derek White, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Baylor Shireman getting the start tonight. Again, Jaylen Brown out for Boston. He had 3 points in the first half. Jordan Walsh getting some runs, 16 minutes. He's been a DNP. Coach's decision, 7 of the last 9 games. 16 minutes, 5 points. He definitely found a way to affect this game a little bit for Boston. Ugo Gonzalez, 6 minutes. Luke Garza, 9 minutes off the bench for Boston, who shot 49% in the first half, 8 of 16 from 3. Atlanta shot 44%, 10 of 20 from 3. Celtics trail by 5, 60-55 at the break. When we come back, we'll get an update on headlines. That's next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Busy Dog Basement Technologies is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
It's Jim from Ace Ticket. Your Boston Celtics have surpassed all expectations this year. They've been the epitome of Celtic pride, and we all expect Tatum to be coming back. Wow, think about that. We're already great, and now we're adding Tatum. Every single game is going to be a garden party. Tickets will go up in price and sell out, so don't wait. Get your tickets now. Now is also the time to get early season savings on all Red Sox games. Visit aceticket.com or call 1-800-MY-SEATS.
Who's watching your network when the threats come fast? Who detects, responds, and shuts attacks down day and night? Who powers advanced protection with Barracuda XDR before damage is done? Serving New England for 30 years. Access, security, trust. Intrasystems.com.
Surfside Iced Tea and Vodka and Surfside Lemonade and Vodka fans celebrate surf and turf all year long. Pair a Surfside with turf from your favorite local bar or restaurant. Find a spot near you at drinksurfside.com/Surfside Surf and Turf. Surfside Iced Tea and Vodka and Surfside Lemonade and Vodka made with real vodka and zero bubbles. It's not a seltzer, it's Surfside. Must be 21 plus. Please drink responsibly.
The Massachusetts State Treasurer's Unclaimed Property Division has over $3 billion in unclaimed money from things like uncashed paychecks or forgotten savings accounts. Visit findmassmoney.gov and see if you're on the list.
Hi, this is Scott Hessen, owner of Bruin Remodeling Group. As a homeowner myself, I know how frustrating it is when your home just doesn't feel comfortable. Cold spots in the winter, rising energy bills, and windows that just don't seal the way they should. That's why at Bruin Remodeling, we focus on quality products and meticulous installation, because even the best window won't perform properly if it's installed incorrectly. If your home isn't as comfortable as it should be, let's take a look. Call Bruin for a free consultation, and we'll walk you through your options. No pressure, just honest advice.
The game is on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Tonight's scoreboard is brought to you by Town Fair Tire for the guaranteed lowest price on tires. Go to Town Fair Tire because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Celtics trail the Hawks 60-55 at the break. Sweet 16 action. St. John's leads Duke 57-49. 13 minutes to play in the second. At the half, Alabama leads Michigan by 2. 49-47. UConn and Michigan State tonight at 9:45. 10-10 tip-off between Iowa State and Tennessee. College hockey tournament tonight. Bentley lost to Michigan 5-1. Tiger Woods was arrested and accused of driving under the influence after a rollover crash in Jupiter, Florida this morning. There was no serious injuries reported as part of that crash. Red Sox off tonight. They play Game 2 in Cincinnati tomorrow. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. Grandy and Max are the call of the second half next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Just in time for Easter dinner and ham sandwiches. Ham is on sale at Shaw's and Star Market today through Thursday. Pick up Signature Select Spiral Sliced Ham bone-in for only 99 cents a pound. Limit 2 while supplies last. That's right, save big on ham and find other deals and rewards when you use the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss out on Spiral Sliced Ham. Shaw's and Star Market, proud to be local since 1860.
Hey, it's Joe Murray, and here's another reason nobody around does it like Town Fair Tire. Reason number 10, guaranteed lowest prices. Town Fair's huge buying power allows them to pass the savings on to you. I always drive with confidence thanks to Town Fair Tire. You get the best price, perks after the sale, and customer service that actually cares. There's no place I'd rather go because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. Go to townfairtire.com to see more reasons why nobody does it like Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is Mass Mutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealthmanagement.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
Hit 98.5thesportshub.com.
Celtics trail the Hawks 60-55 at halftime on this, our 25th anniversary season for Grandy and Max. This date in Celtics history brought to you by Blue Sky Restoration. If you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. Blue Sky Restoration, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
It's time for This Date in Celtics History, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
What a pass by DJ! 42 for Paul Pierce. A three-pointer for Danny Ainge. KG is locked and loaded tonight. 11 weeks ago, the Boston Celtics were 11th in the Eastern Conference. They've just moved into first. The clock hits triple zeros. And a team that has dominated the NBA defensively is suddenly the best offensive team in the league as well. The final score, Boston 134, Minnesota 112. 4 years ago tonight, the Celtics' extraordinary run in the second half of the year, climbing from 11th to the Eastern Conference lead, was completed. They would lose the next night at Toronto, drop out of first, and they would end up finishing second to Miami. And, of course, they would eventually meet in the conference finals. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum combined for 65 points that night. Tonight, Jason Tatum played 16 minutes. Jaylen Brown not playing at all. Celtics are within 5, cutting a 16-point deficit down to 5 and a half because Peyton Pritchard and the bench have been great. They're doing this with no Jaylen Brown, Max, and Jason Tatum 2 for 11, and he is a minus 11 when he's been on the floor.
Yeah, and like you said, the other guys have kind of come in, and Tatum's trying to make some moves, and some of them are, he's trying to get through that strength of taking the bump and being able to finish around the rim. He's not doing that tonight.
Second half begins. Atlanta wearing the road red jerseys. Going left to right here in the second half. Dyson Daniels beyond the elbow. Hand to C.J. McCollum. Can't turn the corner on Baylor Shireman. McCollum a little push off. They were calling the Celtics for that a lot in the first half. Dribbles to the elbow and knocks down a jumper, and the Hawks have it back to 7, 62-55.
If you're going with that pick, and you're not challenging that, Nemi's standing back in the drop coverage, I'm going to hit that jump shot all day.
A fascinating conversation to have in a few days after we've seen these teams. Who is more dangerous, Atlanta or Charlotte? Tatum finds Tatum coming back door. Found him along the baseline. He lays it in and gets hit from behind and fouled.
There could be a better shot for Tatum. A layup opportunity going towards the basket. Gets the harm, gets the foul. Boom. Just bumps it to him, lays it up softly. But you want those are the shots you want to get.
What the Celtics are doing here, clearly, the guy you have to hunt here is C.J. McCollum.
Yeah.
It's the only defensive liability. That didn't used to be the case with Atlanta. It was obviously Trae Young, but there were other defensive liabilities. Now you got plus defensive players in pretty much every other spot. 3-point play for Tatum cuts the Atlanta lead to 4, 62-58. Hawks have led for the majority of the game. Remember, they had the big early lead when they were here in January. Never looked back. McCollum steps back on Shireman, moves to his left. Cade in the paint, so McCollum gives it up. Jalen Johnson hot early, up fakes the 3, stop and start travel.
Trying to push him away from the rim then. This time I think you want to push him back left, but this time pushed him right, but he just took the little drag step.
Where is Jalen Johnson going to be in this All-NBA conversation? Is he a third-team All-NBA player? Where is he in the Eastern Conference? If Jaylen Brown is the MVP of the Eastern Conference, how many names do you call him before you get to Jalen Johnson? Derek White, Bounce past Cada, top of the circle, enters to Tatum. Tatum dotted line, step back off the wrong foot, bounces in. That's an old school vintage Jason Tatum shot right there.
Layup opportunity again from Cada.
Hawks lead down to 2. Celtics up to 51% from the floor, and Shireman gets knocked down away from the ball, draws an offensive foul on the Kongru.
Just put his butt back and just knocked into him. Now, these 2 shots for Tatum, these layup opportunities, that to me is good. Now you can start going back and get from the outside. See that ball go in a couple of times first.
Now Tatum. This time they put Dyson Daniels on him. Left-hand dribble. Tatum trying to run away from Daniels. Stumbles in the paint. Daniels slaps down, knocks the ball away. Kongru comes up with it and moves it out to Jalen Johnson. The great barrier thief strikes again. Alexander Walker finishes with the layup. He can't score, but he creates scoring opportunities with his defense, does the great barrier thief. Atlanta by 4, 64-60. Derek White, deep on the right side. Bounce pass for Hauser. Return to Derek White. Left-hand dribble behind the Hauser screen. Gets to the elbow. Jumper is in the air. No good. Back iron. And the rebound for Jalen Johnson. Seems the Celtics have not shot the ball well yet. They're at 49%. Peyton Pritchard has really carried them, going 8 of 11. Alexander Walker. Shut off in the paint. Kick back out. Dyson Daniels penetrates. Switches to the right hand. Scoops it up and in.
It's an unusual shot.
He said it's Boris Diaw game. Atlanta by 6, early third quarter. Cada, handoff Sam Hauser. Now Derek White. Watched by McCollum, puts in the hands of Cada. Cada standing on the three-point line. Tatum comes out, takes the bounce pass. Up fakes the 3, he draws some contact. Dyson Daniels claps his hands together like, I can't believe I took that pump fake.
Take the pump fake, but also look up at the clock and sees only 3 seconds. So Tatum was going to be forced into a very poor shot.
Derek White. Straight away, shuttle pass for Tatum. Up fakes, moves into the right corner for a Sam Hauser 3 that bounces out. Cada gets a hand of the rebound, deflect to give to Shireman. Throws out to Derek White. 3 comes up short. Boy, Derek White's missed some open shots tonight. Rebound Dyson Daniels. Daniels up the middle of the floor, taking Cada with him. Drop back to a Kongru. Kongru driving strong, runs it off the glass, no good. Rebound off Cada, out of bounds, but Dyson Daniels punched it away from him at the last second.
Cada exposed the ball a lot. When he gets the ball, the guys always come off the backside instead of bringing the ball into the body and hiding it so it can't be poked away.
+5 on the glass after a slow start. 8 of 18 from 3 after a slow start. Hawks are 10 of 20 from 3. Jason Tatum is 4 of 14. The Hawks are only up by 6. Derek White. That's the ball punched away by Alexander Walker, out of bounds. Celtics will keep it with 11 to shoot.
You know, that second unit that comes in with Pritchard, they move the ball much better.
Miami, it's a baseball series in Cleveland. 2 games. They beat the Cavs in Cleveland the other night. Tonight, Cavs are up by 35 in the third quarter. Tatum steps to his right. Pretty good look at a 3. Comes up way short. And the rebound, a Kongru deflects it to Alexander Walker. Tatum just can't buy one tonight. 4 of 15. Alexander Walker down the middle of the floor. Keeps it away from Cada. Scoops it up and in with the left hand. Timeout, Joe Mazula. 6-0 run. The Hawks get some separation again. 8:29 to go. Third quarter, Atlanta 68, Boston 60 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on. The crew's here. And the snack spread from Big Y? Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Wings that sauce the competition. Platters that get major play. Hand-tossed pizzas for the whole team. And that impressive 30-inch super sub. Shout out to the experts at Big Y for the assist. Are they cheering for the game or for your snacks? My question exactly, sports fans. Big Y. Nicely done.
Too many veterans in Massachusetts are living without the dental care they deserve, jeopardizing their oral health and overall health. Hi, I'm Boston forward Sam Hauser, and that's why I've joined the Delta Dental of Massachusetts for Veterans Assists. This season, with every assist on the court, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Together, we're opening doors to critical oral health care for veterans experiencing housing challenges. They've served us, now it's our turn to serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
Hey, it's Felger here for Cambridge Savings Bank, my official bank. Whether you're looking to grow your successful business or start a new venture, count on Cambridge Savings Bank for service and support at every step of your journey. Member FDIC.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Baseball fans, enjoy Ice Cold Corona, official cerveza of MLB this season. Savor every moment of the game and turn this baseball season into your own private island. Limes in, play ball. Must be 21, relax responsibly.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
Celtics down by 8 again, 68-60. And again, starting 5 against starting 5. There's really not that much of a contest. Celtics starters are a -12, and the bench is a +4.
Getting the ball around and moving without the basketball. When you watch Tatum on the floor today, he's dominated the ball. When he moves away from the basketball and gets it back, it's a better look, a better feel. One thing you watch out there with this particular unit, you don't see Sam Hauser getting the easier looks like he did before, attacking the rim and then just kicking the ball out to him for the jump shot.
Peyton Pritchard, the hot hand, replaces Baylor Shireman here. Hawks keep their starting lineup on the floor. Celtics down by 8. Cada, handoff Sam Hauser, quick 3 over McCollum, got it.
Wow. That shot didn't look like it was going.
That's a bold shot for a guy who's 12 of his last 44 from 3. Here's a pull-up from Jalen Johnson. 3 is no good. He had a couple nice, easy ones early in the game. Wide open, misses here. Derek White, return of Pritchard, deep on the left side. He's going to launch and drill another one. Peyton Pritchard is locked in tonight, and he is saving the Celtics bacon. Cuts it to 2. 68-66. C.J. McCollum. Return of Jalen Johnson. 3 over Tatum. No good. Weak side rebound deflected by Hauser into the hands of Cada.
Pritchard looking around. He wants it.
Peyton Pritchard moving behind the Cada screen. Launches again. 3 again.
Confidence. It's a funny thing. It comes and it goes. But right now, he got it.
Timeout, Wood Snyder, as the Celtics behind Peyton Pritchard's outrageously hot hand have regained the lead. 7:20 to go. Third quarter, Boston 69, Atlanta 68 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every great team is built around its all-stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco and Bronco Sport. Key players with iconic styling that sets them apart on the road. And all-terrain capability makes them ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer with room for 7 passengers and lots of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
Start saving at Clinton Savings Bank when you open a Total Access checking account. Earn a high yield of 4.05 annual percentage yield when requirements are met. Guaranteed through May 31st. With on-the-go banking, you've got anytime access, mobile check deposits in a snap, and access to over 55,000 surcharge-free ATMs. Visit ClintonSavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Certain restrictions apply. Call 978-365-3700. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
National Anthem brought to you by Mass Mutual, planning and protection on and off the court. Out of the timeout, Celtics now with the lead. Hawks with the ball, Jalen Johnson on the wing, watched by Tatum. Moves it to Alexander Walker. Left-hand dribble into an open spot at 18 feet. Jumper's no good. Tatum comes back, grabs his 8th rebound. 10 points, 8 rebounds for Tatum, but it's taken him 14 shots to get there. He lobs it for Queta. Queta is able to catch it. Step to his right and get fouled on a reach-in by Dyson Daniels. That was not a great pass by Tatum. 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. The media group station.
Randy and Max, sold out TD Garden. Big Eastern Conference late season game. 10 games to go. Derek White. With the Celtics having taken the lead after falling behind by 1, hands off to Tatum. We got an offensive 3 seconds call against the Celtics.
Yemi in the lane.
He's going for the hat trick tonight. He's had a defensive 3 second call and an offensive 3 second call.
Hatter.
Hawks have led most of the night. McCollum dribbles to 18 feet, jumper short. Queta flies in for his 6th rebound. Peyton Pritchard has carried the Celtics tonight. 25 points on 13 shots. Right-hand dribble past Alexander Walker. Gets in deep. Alexander Walker reaches around, strips him clean. This is what the Hawks do. They force turnovers. Alexander Walker. Bounce pass to Kongwu. Shut off in the paint by Queta. Hand to Dyson Daniels. He's got nowhere to go. Bounce pass out to McCollum. McCollum gets the Dyson Daniels screen. Dribbles to the free throw line. Throws one up with the right hand. Awkwardly no good, but nobody boxes out Dyson Daniels. And he grabs the offensive rebound and puts it back up and in. Derek White. Moving to his left, behind the Queta screen. Floats it right side. Hauser, extra pass into the corner. Pritchard, open three. Got another one. And he is dead center cut every time.
Man, well, if you're the Hawks, why are you leaving him?
Peyton Pritchard, 6 for 6 from 3. C.J. McCollum. Bounce pass. Jalen Johnson attacks the right side. Handoff at the last second. Congo wasn't ready for it, but he saves it. Out to McCollum for a straightaway 3. No good. Long rebound. Pritchard. Ball's finding him now. Pritchard, lead pass. Derek White just drops it out of bounds. Pritchard hit him right in the hands, and Derek White just dropped it. You have Tatum and Derek White. No Jaylen Brown. Tatum and Derek White are 6 of 23. And the Celtics, I'd say, somehow have the lead, but we know how. His name is Peyton Pritchard.
Peyton Pritchard just knocking down shots, and I can't find it fast enough. Here's that second unit about to come in the game here.
Jalen Johnson backs it out on the wing. Cross court, Dyson Daniels attacks Tatum, not going to shoot, so he kicks back out. Jalen Johnson, guarded by Queta. Johnson up fakes, comes strong down the right side. Here's a finger roll off the window. He does not get the bounce. Rebound, Queta. Drops it, but he dropped it off Jalen Johnson out of bounds. Queta's putting in work tonight. He did a really good job. It kind of got unsung, I thought, Wednesday night, but Queta's job on Holmgren was really good.
Yeah.
In fact, Holmgren, he knew something was off. We talked about it during the game. Holmgren's not playing for the Thunder tonight.
Did look like there was a little pitch in this giddy up.
Chicago's up by 5 at OKC at halftime. That first home game after a long road trip for the Thunder tonight. Pritchard, bounce pass for Hugo Gonzalez. Hand back to Pritchard, trying to turn the corner on Kuminga. Jalen Johnson waiting in the paint, so Pritchard brings it back out. Shot clock at 6. Queta, hand back to Pritchard. Thinking about the deep 3. Steps to his left, takes it, and misses for the first time tonight in 7 tries. Derek White, though, chases down the rebound and drops it off Gabe Vincent into the hands of Queta. Queta, hand back to Derek White. Everybody stop playing for a second. Derek White draws contact runs it up from the baseline, scoring the foul.
You give Derek White credit. This time running the ball down, throwing it off a defender's back. Cada comes up, grabs it, and then Derek gets it, goes to the baseline, can't squeeze there, but enough contact from Vincent with the shoulder. Count that one and one.
Crazy slow start for the Celtics offensively. Wednesday, big bounce back, big offensive final three quarters against the #1 defense in the league in OKC. One of the hottest defenses in the NBA over the last month and a half by far and away is the Atlanta Hawks. Celtics another slow offensive start. Now they have scored 65 points in the last 2 quarters to go from down 16 to potentially up 5 if Derek White can make the free throw.
Hawks, the way they were playing, it just seemed like they had all the answers defensively and offensively.
The degree to which the Celtics have been better with Tatum out of the game tonight is stunning. And the Celtics now have their largest lead from down 16 to up 5, 75-70. 4:20 to go in the third. Wow. Jalen Johnson blows right by Garza. Gets to the cup, two-hand slam.
Let him turn the corner like that for a first-grade layup.
21 for Jalen Johnson in 26 minutes. Derek White for Garza. And off Peyton Pritchard. Good idea. Pritchard, Alexander Walker going to try his turn. Gets picked off by Garza. Pritchard dribbling low, pulls up on a Kongwu. Double team, so he kicks out to an open Garza for 3. Now they're double teaming Peyton Pritchard.
Peyton Pritchard takes 2 men to the cup.
78-72. Celtics extend their largest lead. Kuminga. Hand off for Gabe Vincent. Vincent steps to his spot in the wing, but misses the 3. Rebound, Jalen Johnson gets the rebound and draws the foul.
Yeah. Derek White was pushing him. Here's another thing you should look at. You know, and I talked about when the Celtics have the opposition has 4 fouls. Well, Atlanta Hawks have 14 fouls. So if you're the Celtics, how much can you cash in by going to the free throw line?
No Jaylen Brown, no free throws for the Celtics tonight. Just 6 in over 2.5 quarters. Alexander Walker gets into the paint. Awkward runner with the right hand, no good. He felt footsteps from Jordan Walsh. Derek White grabs the rebound. Outlet Pritchard. Pritchard against Gabe Vincent. Pritchard in his bag tonight. Backs it out of the wing. Now starts his drive. Here's the step back. 3 in the air. Wide left and a rebound for Jordan Walsh. Kick out Shireman. Hand to Pritchard. How about another try? This one rims out. Offensive rebound, Jordan Walsh. Hands to Pritchard again. Pritchard finally cools off, and the Celtics get offensive rebounds. Pritchard trapped along the sideline and reaching in. Jalen Johnson just rips it away. Johnson chased down from behind. Derek White knocks the ball loose. Picked off the floor, though, by Vincent. Shovel pass in the paint to Kuminga, and he's fouled.
At that point, when you get trapped in the corner like that by Pritchard, timeout. Timeout. Has an opportunity there. Kuminga comes in, gets hit on the arm, going up with this basketball. Several opportunities. Boy, I tell you what, he was really that person over there with the Golden State. They just couldn't figure him out. He has a bunch of talent. There were moments where he was brilliant, but more than not, he was always on the bench for Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr could not get a handle on that particular player.
Needed the fresh start. He's played well here. Big impact tonight for Atlanta. He gets the second free throw. 4 points for Kuminga, all from the free throw line. 78-73. Boston by 5. 2:55 to go third quarter. Celtics looking for their 49th win. Derek White catches left side, quick 3, sails it. Way too strong, long rebound. Jordan Walsh can't get there in time, but there's last touch by the Hawks. Celtics will get it with 10 to shoot.
Like you said, you're still counting numbers now, and you look at it and you see what Derek White, only 8 points so far in this game.
Tatum is -5, so the Celtics are a +10 when he's out of the game. Obviously, no Jaylen Brown tonight. Celtics trying to go 7-1 in the 8 games without Jaylen this year.
Wow,
Pritchard, they got to call foul here. Kuminga and Derek White. He shoved Derek White out of the way to try to get to Pritchard.
That's what will drive a coach crazy, and you're at the team limit.
Yep, free throws for that.
You can't do that, and that's in front of everybody. You got a handful of his jersey.
And just to recap it, why is Max so turned off by that foul? It was a clear-cut, obvious foul. Trying to get to Pritchard. He shoved Derek White out of the way. And by doing that, with 5 on the shot clock, instead of the Celtics having the ball 35 feet from the basket, one of the best free throw shooters in the league now gets 2 free throws.
Thank you for your interpretation.
We've had a lot of technical problems tonight. Matt McCarthy's trying to do play-by-play. We're trying to catch everybody up.
Paul Harvey. Good day.
Now, you're dating yourself.
Oh, yeah. That's a good date, though.
But Google Paul Harvey. He was a radio originator.
Brilliant.
Now you know the rest of the story.
He was before Marty Glick.
Derek White gets the free throw. Celtics extending their largest lead up by 7. And delay of game warning against the Celtics. Tapping the ball after it went through. So again, starting 5 against starting 5, all Atlanta. The Celtics are up by 7 because of this bench group led by Peyton Pritchard. Alexander Walker down the right side. Garza waiting for him in the paint, so he'll throw a bounce pass out to Kuminga. Reset it here. Vincent trying to get free. Kuminga can't pump fake Shireman, so he throws to the corner. Ricochet 3 is good.
He got that ball off quick. Derek White was just a little bit off defensively.
He's developing into a pretty good player, pretty good shooter. 37% from 3. Dependable. All these bigs can shoot. They're playing without Jack Landale tonight. Boston by 4. 2:07 to go in the third. Peyton Pritchard. Watched by Alexander Walker. Now Mogay charges at him. Pritchard ducks the shoulder and then fumbles the ball. Pritchard live ball turnover. Alexander Walker goes the distance. Keeps it away from Derek White. Misses the shot, but Derek White fouled him. He'll get free throws and those live ball turnovers. And the Celtics tonight, this is one of the most lopsided turnover games of the year. They continue to lead the league in fewest turnovers, but tonight, 14 Boston turnovers, just 4 for Atlanta, and points off turnovers are 15 for Hawks plus whatever they get with these 2 free throws here from Alexander Walker.
You just said those are the shots that you don't get an opportunity at. Now, look at the foul situation. Celtics now have 4 team fouls, so both teams are not going to be shooting. I don't think you cashed in enough for me at the free throw line if you're the Celtics.
You've been out attempted from the free throw line 17-8 in this game. Alexander Walker gets the 2. And we get a 2-point game here with 1:54 to go in the third. Peyton Pritchard's cooled off. He's missed 3 threes in a row after hitting his first 6. Bounce pass from Pritchard to the returning Jason Tatum. He spins on Kuminga, drives strong on the right side, bullies his way in, misses the left-hand layup, offensive rebound, put back. Not for Luka Garza, not for Demias Queta, not for a big, but for Peyton Pritchard.
Peyton Pritchard left hand.
Quick 3 for the corner. Ricochet misses it. Kuminga out jumps Shireman, but Jordan Walsh deflects the rebound. Loose on the floor. Vincent goes for it. It goes out of bounds. Which way are we going? Boston ball. Peyton Pritchard is up to 30 points in 22 minutes.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. On 18 shots.
You can tell it's going good when you get the offensive rebound.
He's got 4 rebounds, too. Tatum, watched by Kuminga on the left side and away from the ball.
Hold.
Yep, and that's going to be free throws.
Yep.
Pritchard gets held. And really some horrific plays made by Atlanta here down the stretch to give away points in the third quarter. Peyton Pritchard's first free throws of the night. He's got 30 on 12 of 18 shooting.
It's amazing to me when I start looking at those kind of numbers. And you think about Peyton Pritchard, you know, where he's been this year. We've said one thing about him. He's played defense. He's played hard, but his shot hasn't gone.
You grew up in a big family, siblings, all this stuff, family around the table. What happens when the biggest eater isn't there at the table? More food for everybody. And the littlest guy benefits the most. Peyton Pritchard, when Jaylen Brown has been out, has eaten well. 32 points on 18 shots. Boston by 6. Kuminga, shovel pass for Ricochet. Moves to his left away from Shireman. Ball fake and then floats a bad pass to the corner. Mogay saves it. Out to an open Gabe Vincent. Misses the 3. Rebound Ricochet. Lost it. Jordan Walsh knocked it loose. Ricochet has it back. Bounce pass out to Alexander Walker. Dribbling between his legs. Shireman doesn't go for the fake, so Alexander Walker spins on him. Drives. Scoops it. No good, but he got the foul call. As Alexander Walker crept into the paint. Got a foul on somebody. He'll get free throws.
Garza.
On Luka Garza.
So Garza was saying, I did. I went straight up in the air. But the defender went right into the body then.
First free throw is good. On a night, you don't have Jaylen Brown. Jason Tatum and Derek White have combined to go 7 for 26 from the floor. The Celtics are likely going to take the lead here into the fourth quarter. Alexander Walker misses the second free throw, and Tatum grabs his ninth rebound. 84-79. Boston by 5. 2 for 1 here. Tatum bump, foul by Ricochet. More free throws. Oh, Quinn Snyder is so upset.
That was an aggressive Tatum. This time looking to get the foul. Normally what it does, gets the rebound, kicks it off to one of the guards. This time, being aggressive, took the ball all the way down the floor and start probing, and then he got hit with the body, get a couple of free throws here.
And the Celtics, who were not taking advantage of the free throw situation, now have gotten 3 separate trips to the line here in the last 2 minutes, but Tatum misses a free throw. Celtics now 9 of 11 from the line tonight. Hawks 16 of 19. Celtics with a win tonight can literally, if they want to, go watch themselves clinch a playoff spot tomorrow in Charlotte, as if the Celtics win tonight and the Hornets beat the Sixers at Spectrum Center tomorrow, where the Celtics will be across the street waiting, would clinch the playoff spot for the 12th consecutive year. Tatum gets the second free throw. 85-79. Boston by 6. 2 for 1 now belongs to Atlanta with 35 seconds to go in the third. C.J. McCollum knows it. Moving to his left. Tatum steps in front of him. McCollum takes the follow-away 3 and hits it. Tough shot. And he gets the 2 for 1. So remember that shot.
Yeah, it's a great challenge. Just better offensive execution.
15 for McCollum. Peyton Pritchard, 11 in the third quarter, 13 in the third quarter, 19 in the first half. Tatum now with 12 seconds, 7 on the shot clock. Tatum fumbles it against Kuminga, has it back. Tatum going to have to make a play, 2 on the shot clock. Tatum drives, pull up, tough 18-footer is good, falling away. His toughest shot of the night is the one he makes. 4.7 to go. Alexander Walker running to half court, 2 seconds to go. Alexander Walker moves it down low to Ricochet, but didn't have time to do that. Goes through his hands out of bounds, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Peyton Pritchard has been big start to finish, and he has dragged the Celtics from 16 points down into an opportunity to get their 49th win of the year. Celtics trailed by 3 at the end of 1, by 5 at halftime, but they're up by 5 as we make the turn for home. End of 3 at the Garden. Boston 87, Atlanta 82 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Just in time for Easter dinner and ham sandwiches. Ham is on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up Signature Select Spiral Sliced Ham bone-in for only 99 cents a pound. Limit 2 while supplies last. That's right, save big on ham and find other deals and rewards when you use the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss out on Spiral Sliced Ham. Shaw's and Star Market, proud to be local since 1860.
Roads start with golf. The daily commute, road trips, reunions, even tip-off at TD Garden. For 125 years, golf has been fueling every journey. Golf is proud to be the official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics. Download the Golf Pay app to score savings like 5 cents off per gallon every day, along with a fast and convenient way to pay at the pump. Golf is here for every journey. See app for details.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. Check out the rugged Honda Pilot, Ridgeline, CRV, and Passport, all from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.49% APR on a 2026 Pilot, a 2.99% APR on a 2026 CRV, or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Passport or 2026 Ridgeline.
See dealer for financing details. Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit kpp.com for more information.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
Big offensive explosion keyed by Peyton Pritchard and throwing 24 assists. Remember, the Celtics are second to last in the NBA in assists, but with each one $25 from Delta Dental. The Tufts University School of Dental Medicine Cares for Veterans program. Follow along at 98.5, thesportshub.com/veterans. Boston with the ball, 5-point lead to begin the fourth quarter, 87-82. Tatum dribbling behind the Garza screen, bumps into a Okongwu, turns, takes the elbow jumper, and hits it. But Tatum's hit 2 in a row after a 4 for 15 start.
And these have been a little bit tougher shots.
89-82, Boston by 7, largest lead for the Celtics.
Nice.
McCollum blocked from behind by
Great
Jordan
check
Walsh.
down.
This has been a good night for Jordan Walsh. Peyton Pritchard, shovel pass for Tatum. He's going to step into a transition 3, wide left, and the rebound. Jordan Walsh keeps it alive, throwing it up in the air for grabs, but he stepped out of bounds.
Heat check.
Peyton Pritchard in this game is now a plus 25, which means the Celtics are a minus 18 when he is out. Those are SGA numbers. Alexander Walker bounce pass to Congo, bumps into Garza, flips a hook shot over him, no good. Tatum grabs his 10th rebound.
I think Tatum is doing.
Yeah,
He's
no
hitting
question.
that glass.
Pritchard moving to his left. Alexander Walker chases, so the kick out Tatum. Tatum straight away against Kuminga. Down in his defensive stance, Garza ambles out, sets the screen. Tatum against the Congo, strong down the left side, protects the ball, spins it up with the right hand, does not get the bounce, rebound, Ricochet. Tatum 6 of 19. Atlanta with the ball down 7, early fourth quarter. C.J. McCollum takes the handoff back from Okongwu, steps into a straightaway 3, no good, back iron, the rebound for Shireman.
I love to see that. When you box out, nobody around the ball except white jerseys.
Pritchard behind the Garza screen. They're double teaming him now. Alexander
Yes, they
Walker leans
are.
on his shoulder. Hand off Baylor Shireman, splits 2 men, catches up to the ball, and throws a pass out to Tatum. Extra pass to Garza. Ball fake, drives on Ricochet, attacks, scoops, and scores.
Wow. Not lumbering. Not lumbering. That time, that was some jet speed. Has his jetpack going.
91-82. Garza gives the Celtics their largest lead, up by 9. 9:58 to go. They enter little McCollum, who reversed it up and in, beating Jordan Walsh. 91-84. McCollum's hit some big saving buckets here for Atlanta, trying to keep them close. Pritchard down the right side as Alexander Walker on him, blows right by him and scores with the right hand. No rim protection. Timeout, Quinn Snyder.
These men just a little picked in. And because Garza's in the game, he pulls those other guys away. So now it gives Peyton Pritchard an opportunity to go towards the basket for the little layup.
Funny what happens when you have a big who can shoot. 34 points now for Peyton Pritchard, and the Celtics have their largest lead. 9:44 to go. Boston 93, Atlanta 84. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on. The crew's here, and the snack spread from Big Y, oh, it's a thing of beauty. Wings that sauce the competition, platters that get major play, and toss pizzas for the whole team, and that impressive 30-inch super sub. Shout out to the experts at Big Y for the assist. Are they cheering for the game or for your snacks? My question exactly, sports fans. Big Y, nicely done.
Are you ready to make an impact one step at a time? This Saturday, March 28th, the American Lung Association's Fight for Your Climb, presented by WellPoint, returns to One Boston Place. Challenge yourself to climb 789 stairs, 41 floors, while raising funds for lung health. Climb alongside firefighters, first responders, individuals, and families as they take on the challenge to honor those impacted by lung disease. For 21 years, climbers have stepped up to support life-saving research, advocacy programs, and clean air initiatives. Join us by signing up today at fightforairclimb.org/Boston.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
The Granite Group, the region's home for everything in plumbing, heating, cooling, and energy products, has opened its first South Shore branch in Braintree, located right off Granite Street at 100 Bay State Drive. The Granite Group proudly features world-class brands like State water heaters. When it comes to durability and efficiency, no one does it like State. Contractors visit the Granite Group in Braintree for exclusive daily specials and in-house promotions. You'll find a friendly team dedicated to giving you easy access to the products you need to make your job easier and your work life better. Learn more at thegranitegroup.com.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
Peyton Pritchard night here at TD Garden, saving the Celtics off a terrible start. Celtics fell behind by 16, playing without Jaylen Brown. Jason Tatum couldn't make a shot. And a 25-point turnaround, keyed almost entirely by Pritchard. 34 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and Peyton Pritchard a plus 27 in a game the Celtics lead by 9. With 9:44 to go, he has done it all.
Make things happen. I think that's what you're starting to see. And the thing you talked about before, Jordan Walsh has been really good tonight.
33-16, Celtics over the last quarter. To go up by 9 here, 9:35 to go, and it's Jordan Walsh out to challenge C.J. McCollum. Shovel pass to Kongwu. Looking for Kuminga.
Yeah, he did nothing tonight.
Kuminga pull up three. Brick. Holder missed it badly. Tatum grabs the rebound on the weak side. If they give that to Tatum, it's his 11th rebound. It is. Tatum has it. Left-hand dribble to the free throw line. Lobs it for Keita. Catch and slam with 2 hands. Nice. Again, Okongwu gets pulled away. Why when Keita's out there, I don't know. But Okongwu was not in the paint. Easy 2, and the Celtics have their first double-digit lead from down 16 to up 11. Driving, Jalen Johnson throws out to Dyson Daniels and drives, flips it up, and he missed another layup. Dude just cannot shoot. Keita the rebound. Here's Tatum. Boston by 11 and the ball. 8:51 to go. Tatum bumps into Kuminga. Right hand, left hand, dribbling between the legs. Calls Keita to come out and set a screen. Shot clock at 9. Tatum behind the back, bounce pass for Keita. He'll throw it out towards Pritchard. Pritchard turns the corner on Dyson Daniels. Gets in deep, turns, fades. Front iron, no good on the rebound. Dyson Daniels, that's the first time you say Pritchard did not take a good shot tonight. 8:28 to go. C.J. McCollum hits some big shots to try to keep Atlanta close. Dribbles in on Keita, then throws it to the far corner where Kuminga is all alone. 3 bricked. Rebound, weak side, Jordan Walsh. Well, Kuminga, they're daring him to take shots now. He is 0 for 5 in 18 minutes.
Daring them, and he's taking them, and he's missing them.
Big contributions from Jordan Walsh tonight. Ugo had a good stint in the first quarter. And it's been Peyton Pritchard's game. Pritchard, bounce pass, gets it back from Shireman. Straight away 3. Pritchard again, wide left. And a rebound for Jalen Johnson. Pritchard's missed 4 threes in a row after making his first 6. Long lead pass. Okongwu will catch and score. And the foul. Pritchard tried to wrestle it away from him on the long lead pass. They were taking advantage of Pritchard's lack of height. Now a chance for a 3-point play for Okongwu.
Okongwu, who has hurt the Celtics. Every time I've seen him, you've talked about it, but this time, Pritchard not able to wrestle this basketball away. Big, able to get it and lay it up all in one motion. Nicely done.
No Elite 8 for Rick Pitino. Duke wins that game.
Oh, way.
Missed free throw for Okongwu. 95-86. Boston by 9. And the ball, 7:44 to go.
They need one more score now. I'd like to get Derek White back in this game.
Celtics closing in on a playoff spot for the 12th straight year. Pritchard, shovel pass for Tatum. Up fakes the 3 on Dyson Daniels. Drives on him, spins, hangs in the air, flips it off the glass and gets the bounce. He wasn't confident it was going to go, but it did. And the Celtics lead by 11. Timeout, Quinn Snyder. He's running out of timeouts, and his team is running out of time. 7:29 to go. Boston 97, Atlanta 86. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Clinton Savings Bank started in 1851. 175 years later, we're still excited about starting, helping you start with savings, a home, a business, or any other goal. Visit ClintonSavings.com, 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
This is Boston's home for sports.
Celtics by 11. 7:29 to go at the Garden. We didn't even get into the WNBA story, which I wanted to talk about at some point. First, we got to tell you the big man matchup brought to you by Big Y, celebrating 90 years, not just their anniversary. It's yours too. You're the Y. Congrew's been neutralized by Cada tonight. Now that one of them has scored, it's been not the big man game, but Peyton Pritchard's game. Celtics basketball also brought to you by GoFoil. Score 5 cents off per gallon with GoPay. Download the GoPay app today for the fast and convenient way to pay at the pump. Go celebrating 125 years of fueling every journey. Official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics. The WNBA right now has reached a point where the play has never been better. The players have never been better. The league is gaining extraordinary momentum. They almost go out with a labor situation. And then today, the Connecticut Sun are going to be taken out of New England and moved to Houston when they had a great opportunity to come to Boston. Alexander Walker steps to his left, misses the three. Tatum deflects the rebound, but it comes down. Jalen Johnson could have grabbed it. He thought a Congreve was behind him, so he let it go, and Cada comes up with it. Boston by 11, and the ball, 7:03 to go. And away from the ball, Jalen Johnson and Cada get tangled up, and they're calling his foul on Cada.
Offensive foul on the Celtics, number 88, on Cada. That's his
Third on Cada.
It's like, what did I do then? I set the pick. Johnson essentially was pulling me down.
He wrapped him up, though. Cada, again, we talk about him using his hands when he doesn't have to. Jalen Johnson pulls up on Walsh. Doesn't take the pump fake. Move it around the horn from Alexander Walker into the corner. Congreve looking to get rid of it. Shot clock down to 6. Congreve dribble hand off. Alexander Walker drives past Tatum. Shovel pass in the middle. Daniels punches it out towards Jalen Johnson for 3. That's a big offensive possession and a saving possession. As Daniels does not want to shoot, but Jalen Johnson somehow ran to an open spot. Lead is down to 8. 97-89 Boston. 6:28 to go. Tatum catches on the right side, and Congreve comes out to challenge. Hawks 14-1 in their last 15 games. Tatum dribbling between his legs, just pulls up, shoots the 3, swish.
There's Clemson.
Now you can feel in the crowd the confidence isn't there that those shots are going to go in. Johnson tries to get it back, and he does. Stepping to his left, Shireman lost him. Hawks is just playing too well to think they're going to go away. Hawks are shooting 40% from 3. Celtics 45% from 3. Boston by 8, 100-92. Tatum's up to 20 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. Peyton Pritchard, a 34-point night. Hands to Tatum. Tatum working behind the Cada screen. Steps into another 3. No good. Back iron, long rebound. Shireman's got it. Shireman getting hand checked. Big by Vincent. Forces to the inside, Jordan Walsh. And they're calling. No, Joe Mazula called a timeout as the possession wasn't going anywhere.
Good play by Joe Mazula. That basketball was, like we said before, just call a timeout, reset the play. He was kind of being trapped, being held over there on the side, start the play back over.
The irony of the WNBA story today and the WNBA leaving New England and the mistake that was when you marginalize an entire region of the country. It took the NBA 20 years to get a team back to Seattle, and it just happened this week. And now, with all the momentum the WNBA has, now you've lost the New England market. When you could, listen, Houston deserves a team. That was the original dynasty in the WNBA with Cheryl Swoops and Cynthia Cooper, Tina Thompson, and that group. But now you have no team in all of New England, and you're fighting for space in the sports pages. You're fighting for space on sports television. And giving up an entire area of the country is not a great idea, especially when you could have had a Boston owner and an NBA ownership.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Think that they're not coming here to Boston, considering the market that you're in.
Well, Max, in fairness, the Connecticut Suns games here at TD Garden didn't do very well. Oh, wait a minute. They sold out.
I know somebody was asking me about tickets. They were like, "Can you get some tickets to that girl, Caitlin Clark?" Yeah. Be a hard one to do.
Boston by 8, 5:37 to go.
That was a big play Johnson just made it a minute ago to get that 3 off.
Hawks have given themselves a chance here to stay in this game. Some big plays offensively. Tatum off the inbound, trying the left side, pull up on a Congo, fall away long two. Not a good shot, no good on the rebound for Jalen Johnson. Just his 4th rebound. Jalen Johnson averaging over 10 a game. He's going to pull up, shoot a 3 over Keita. A little bit short. Rebound. Hauser deflects it. Comes down to Okongwu. Kick out McCollum. Hawks get the offensive rebound and they reset. McCollum dribbling low in the paint. Kick to the corner. Alexander Walker swings it out to Jalen Johnson. Hesitates and then gives it up. Dyson Daniels. He's not going to shoot. Return to Alexander Walker. Bounce pass in the corner. McCollum steps away from Hauser. Knocks down a 3. Big play after big play. And the lead is down to 5. 100-95. After the Celtics got it to 11 on a couple of occasions. Tatum for Keita at the elbow. Keita going to drive past the Congo, lay it up. No good, but they call the foul. And Keita will get his first free throws of the night with Boston up by 5 and 4:45 to go.
I can see somehow getting Derek White involved. Derek White's on the offside, standing in the corner. You got to get that ball, let him operate a little bit more.
When is the last time we could run through the 4 road teams in the Eastern Conference playoffs coming up, and they were this deep? Atlanta is going to be on the road. Charlotte is going to be on the road. Philadelphia could have Maxey and Embiid and Paul George, whatever that's worth, everybody back, and they could be on the road. And then you're going to have a team like Orlando or maybe Toronto on the road. Keita misses the second free throw. 101-95. Boston lead down to 6. 4:37 to go. Okongwu for Jalen Johnson. Switches to the left hand, drives into traffic, throws back to Dyson Daniels. Little shovel pass, Alexander Walker, up fakes. Comes strong on Keita, muscles it up, no good. Keita nearly fouled him. Alexander Walker wanted it, didn't get it. Rebound Hauser. Now Derek White. He's had a lot of games like this where he's been quiet for 3 quarters, and he makes big plays down the stretch. Here is Derek White. Straight away, 10 on the shot clock. Derek White moving to his right. Okongwu slows him down, so we'll find Pritchard. Pritchard attacks McCollum, pull up, 12 feet, bounces short. Rebound Jalen Johnson. Pritchard's cooled off here in the 4th quarter. After scoring 34 in the first 3. Jalen Johnson down the right side, gets enveloped, but eventually fouled by Derek White. And Jalen Johnson can cut into the 6-point Boston lead here with 3:52 to go.
5 fouls now, Derek White. Johnson just got inside out, kept working.
Celtics led by 11 with a little over 7 minutes to go.
Hawks have played some real close games with people and gone in and won. This is a team right now that with some veteran players, some younger players who believe they can defend.
The best 4 teams in the league over the last 5 weeks, and it's not close. And OKC, San Antonio, Charlotte, and Atlanta. Jalen Johnson gets the free throws. Boston lead was 11 a couple of minutes ago. Now it's 4. 101-97. Celtics the lead, 3:45 to go. Keita stripped from behind. Dyson Daniels knocks it away. Alexander Walker for McCollum. Pull up 3. No good. Back iron. Rebound. Daniels can't get it away from Keita. That would have been huge. McCollum missed an open 3 that would have cut the Boston lead to 1. Now Derek White. Celtics offense is slowed down here. Daniels comes out the blitz. White bounce pass. Tatum has looking for McCollum, but he returns it to White for a deep 3. No good. Rebound. Good box out and an offensive rebound for Pritchard. Kick out. Tatum up fakes the 3. Moves it to Hauser, who's nearly standing out of bounds. He has to return it to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Tatum switches to the right hand. Drive. Scoops for Keita, who puts it up and in. They call the foul saying Tatum was fouled. So here's what's happening. Instead of 2 points, the Celtics are going to get the ball on the side. Tatum is arguing that he was shooting, not passing. Yeah. And you can make that argument. It looked like a pass in real time, the way it ended up, but the foul was what altered it from a shot into a pass. So call the foul on Alexander Walker, his 3rd, and Tatum will get free throws with Boston up by 4 and 3:03 to go.
As he just continues to grow with his strength. And you can tell he's getting more confident about what he's doing. And the body's just kind of, not yet, Jason. But these were the steps that he has to take to get back.
Free throws rattle in. Tatum has worked unbelievably hard to get his 22 points, 23 shots, but he does have 12 rebounds and 5 assists. Boston by 6, 2:55 to go. Alexander Walker puts in the hands of Jalen Johnson. Pritchard trying to hold his ground and does so, forcing Johnson to give it up to Alexander Walker. Now again they attack Pritchard. Alexander Walker drives, runs it off the window and in. Tough shot in traffic. Oh, Nickeil Alexander-Walker has been so good. He and McCollum, 20 points apiece. Boston lead down to 4, 103-99, 2.5 to go. Derek White puts in the hands of Jason Tatum. Tatum down the middle of the floor. Hands off, Keita underneath. He'll throw it out to Pritchard. Deep three. Bounces a little bit short. Tatum deflects the rebound to Hauser, who punches it out to Keita. Keita, pump fake, double teamed, in traffic. They're trying to muscle it away from him, but he throws it out towards half court. Derek White barely saves it. Possession teetering on the break. White pulls up, crazy deep three, no good. Rebound, Jalen Johnson. Bodies flying all over the place.
Loose ball.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul, and maybe against Atlanta and Alexander Walker for taking down Pritchard. And that stops an Atlanta fast break.
Wow.
That is one of the ugliest possessions you were ever going to see.
And the Celtics able to come back up with it. Get a chance to see it on the side here. Look at Walker.
Just rode him like a tackling dummy and just gave him a little extra push out of bounds.
Hawks bench over there kind of going crazy. Walker's down like, no, I didn't make that foul.
They do not have a challenge because they blew it early in the game. All this happens with exactly 2 minutes remaining and the Celtics leading by 4.
Walker's running up to one of the officials now. And they're trying to say, give him a technical.
Derek White goes left side. Tatum dribbling low. Fumbles the ball, but he got bumped. And Atlanta's over the limit now.
Wow. This time kind of skirted between two guys. Boy, and that Brown kid who has been that dude. Yeah, that was an easy call here. Kongu just in with the handstand.
5th foul on Okongwu. And boy, the Hawks have committed some bad fouls, sending the Celtics to the line, saving possessions that were going nowhere. Tatum's first free throw bounces in, hit the front iron, and off the back iron and in. Celtics only 5 free throws for nearly the first 3 quarters. This will be their 17th and 18th of the night. Tatum's second one. Bounces out wide right. Barely got one of the two. Celtics up by 5. Clock rolling with 1:46 to go. Jalen Johnson moving to his left. Inside the free throw line. Throws back out Dyson Daniels. Shovel pass from McCollum. McCollum coming downhill. Runner off the wrong foot. Air ball. He had nothing on that. Keita grabs the rebound and barely gets it away to Tatum. Keita up to 11 rebounds now. Pritchard dribbles away from the great barrier thief and puts in the hands of Derek White. 1:25 to go. Boston by 5. 10 on the shot clock. Derek White keeps it away from Daniels. Right side of the floor. Puts in the hands of Tatum. Wants McCollum. Tatum 4 on the shot clock. Tatum pull up. Elbow jumper. Short. Rebound. Hauser flies in. Deflects it. Pritchard saves it into the hands of Tatum. New shot clock here for the Celtics. They can take it into 1:48 with 1:05 to go. Tatum watched by McCollum. Pull up. Crazy deep three. Air ball. Did they call a foul?
Yes.
Nobody in the building has any idea what happened because you couldn't hear the whistle. And it's a foul. C.J. McCollum couldn't get away from Tatum shooting that 3. And there should be 3 free throws.
Yeah, it will be. But,
wow.
And that was a bad play by McCollum.
And either the whistle wasn't working, literally nobody in the building had any idea. That's why you didn't hear any reaction behind us. Nobody had any idea what happened.
Yeah, McCollum just runs into him, hits him with the body.
And by the way, kids, this is why if you're going to use your challenge early in the game, you better be sure it's important and that you're right. Hawks did neither, and they couldn't challenge any of these calls down the stretch. Tatum hits the first 2 free throws, and now the Hawks are in a world of trouble. They'll be down by 7 or 8 with a minute to go.
This would be a great win for the Celtics. Tell you what, you say all this, but you're going to have to play much better going into Charlotte.
Got that right. Peyton Pritchard's game of the year deliver the Celtics tonight. Jalen Johnson steps to his left, misses the three. Tatum tried to deflect the rebound, and he put it in his own basket. They'll give that to Okongwu. He was the closest one there, but an own goal for Jason Tatum, who was at the soccer match last night in Foxborough. Boston by 6, 42 seconds to go. Pritchard takes the intentional foul from McCollum, stopping the clock with 40.4 to go.
And, you know, sometimes, and I would hate to say this if your guy was here, and I was talking to him right now, I said, "Whoo, Jimmy, this is a tough game tonight. Ugly." Jimmy, look at me. It's gone. That's where you and I agree to disagree.
Peyton Pritchard's first point of the fourth quarter is his 35th of the night. His second free throw gives him 36 points and puts the Celtics 40 seconds away from their 49th win of the year. And are we looking forward to talking to Peyton Pritchard 40 seconds from now?
Well, here's another thing you look at. Jason Tatum tonight, 36 minutes of play.
Back-to-back games. 26 points, 8 of 24 from the floor. The Celtics are doing this. Peyton Pritchard carried the Celtics. Jason Tatum now is still below 40% from the floor. He's fallen back below 30% from three. 26, 12, and 5. The Celtics are going to go to 7-1 without Jaylen Brown. And now they piled up some impressive wins. The back-to-back game at Toronto, the back-to-back game at Houston. And, of course, tonight against the Atlanta Hawks, who won 14 of 15. You survive the champion Thunder and their 12-game win streak. You survive the hottest team in the Eastern Conference, the Atlanta Hawks, who won 14 of 15. And guess what's up next? The Charlotte Hornets, 23-6 in their last 29 games. Bludgeoned the Knicks last night. They got that high buzzing. Knocking down threes left and right. Concaniple shattering his own rookie record for threes every night. But what the Celtics have done here in these last two nights is take a couple of really solid big steps towards the 2 seed in the East. They're going to move to a game and a half ahead of the Knicks. Dyson Daniels, last chance for Atlanta, down by 8. 38 seconds to go. Alexander Walker, pull up. 3 is short, offensive rebound. Daniels can't tap it in. Okongwu is the offensive rebound. Kick out Jalen Johnson. Steps to his left. 3 is no good. Offensive rebound, Okongwu again. McCollum steps back behind the line. Forces a 3 over Jordan Walsh. That is no good. Rebound, all Cada can do is deflect it out of bounds. And now the Hawks are taking over on the glass. But it's way too little, way too late as we're down to 21 seconds to go.
Whatever happens here, essentially you won this basketball game if you're the Celtics. If you don't do anything crazy.
C.J. McCollum. Under out of bounds, kicked by Cada.
Just about to say something crazy, and I'm watching Sam Hauser hold Johnson in a dead ball situation. Cannot do that.
Bounce entry. Jalen Johnson steps around. Jordan Walsh misses the layup. Offensive rebound. McCollum misses the putback. He gets fouled. This is all well and good for Atlanta, dominating the glass and earning free throws, but they trail by 8 now with 17.7 to go. First free throw rattles out.
Jordan Walsh had a good game, considering where he was at.
Stay ready. 1 and 2 free throws. Margin is 7 right now. Pritchard trapped in the backcourt. Call timeout, somebody. Joe Mazula does. Advance the ball, stopping the clock with 12.9 to go.
Let's do something smart now. Now position to move the ball up the floor now. Possession right now is the key.
Celtics will move a game and a half in front of New York.
Well, who knows? Maybe by the time we get to New York, maybe that game doesn't mean anything.
That seems unlikely, but this entire season has been unlikely for the Celtics. Celtics now 49 wins. They'll be 49-24. New York 48-26. The Celtics now have eliminated as far as teams that can finish ahead of them. They can no longer finish behind Charlotte or Orlando. Celtics will grab an extra. They'll use that last time out, use it or lose it. 12.9 to go. Celtics' magic number to clinch the playoff spot will drop to 1 on Philadelphia and Toronto. And this was, you become accustomed around here to saying playoff spot. Randy, who cares about a playoff spot? What's the big deal? Well, the big deal is there were a lot of people that thought that was far from an automatic for this team at the start of the year, that they would have a 12th consecutive trip to the playoffs to clinch it, to take the floor in Charlotte Sunday, already having clinched the playoff spot with 9 games to go, was not on anybody's bingo card.
No. I think if you were thinking, you were saying maybe a play-in team.
That's what I thought the Celtics would be, because you thought, you know, Philadelphia, or not just Detroit, the obvious teams, Detroit, New York, and Cleveland would finish ahead, but Orlando, Philadelphia, if they were healthy. We still had, you know, Milwaukee and Giannis were thought to be a team. The idea that the Celtics are going to be, wait for this, Mike, 20 games ahead of Milwaukee. 20. Fans reacting to Kid on the Jumbotron, who they wanted to win the dance contest. 20 games ahead of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Nope, didn't see that one coming. Did not see that one coming at all.
36-7 for Peyton Pritchard. 12.9 to go. Tatum gets in safe to Derek White. They will not foul. Derek White will dribble it out of the wing. And the Atlanta Hawks, winners of 14 of 15, stormed to a 16-point lead tonight. But the Celtics found a way to come back and beat the champs on Wednesday. They do the same against the red-hot Atlanta Hawks tonight, as Peyton Pritchard leads the way and drags the Celtics to a come-from-behind win. The final score, Boston 109, Atlanta 102. We'll talk to the hero, Peyton Pritchard, next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on, and the snacks from Big Y? Oh, yeah. Freshly made wings, platters, pizzas, and 30-inch super subs. Big Y makes the crowd go wild. Big Y, nicely done.
Looking for Michelin tires at the guaranteed lowest price? Get to Town Fair Tire. Michelin's innovative technologies are designed for durability and performance over any of the toughest road conditions, so you can trust you're getting the highest quality tires. And Town Fair's been a name you can trust since 1967. Now with over 120 locations and still growing, because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Hi, it's Jason Todd, VP of New England for Blue Sky Restoration Contractors. What makes Blue Sky unique compared to other restoration companies? At Blue Sky, we take care of everything from beginning to end, so we're the only call you need to make. So if your home or business experiences property damage from water, fire, mold, or storms, don't panic. With locations across the region, our team will be there in no time to get you back on your feet. Visit goblusky.com. Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
NBA fans don't just watch the game, they live it. So stream like you're courtside with NBA League Pass, your ticket to all the action. Watch your favorite team shine and catch the league's brightest stars and rising stars at the same time with multi-view on your favorite devices. From the plays you can't believe to the most live games and the drama that comes with it. If it happens on the court, it's happening on NBA League Pass.
Only select out-of-market games available. Blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
Miller time. It only happens if you make it happen. So say hello with some beers. Make the plans. Live a little. Because legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
The Pats play play on the Sports Hub.
Moving to his left, behind the Cater screen. Floats it right side. Hauser, extra pass into the corner. Pritchard, open three. Got another one. And he is dead center cut every time.
Man, well, if you're the Hawks, why are you leaving him?
Peyton Pritchard, 6 for 6 from 3. Welcome into Amica postgame live as Peyton Pritchard leads the Celtics to another high-quality win, and their 49th of the year, 36-7-4. Technical difficulties all night long. We apologize for, and that cost us our conversation with Peyton Pritchard just now, but doesn't cost the Celtics their 49th win. They take a step closer to the 2 seed in the East, and they step into another red-hot team tomorrow night in the Charlotte Hornets. We'll talk about that. Wrap it up next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The Honda Spring Event. Now's the time to check out the Honda Civic and HR-V from Honda, the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, a 4.49% APR on a 2026 Civic Hybrid, or a 3.49% APR on a 2026 HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R. Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit kpp.com for more information.
Just in time for Easter dinner and ham sandwiches. Ham is on sale at Shaw's and Star Market today through Thursday. Pick up Signature Select Spiral Sliced Ham bone-in for only 99 cents a pound. Limit 2 while supplies last. That's right, save big on ham and find other deals and rewards when you use the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss out on Spiral Sliced Ham. Shaw's and Star Market, proud to be local since 1860.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new.
Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Brex is proud to be the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Brex helps over 30,000 companies spend smarter and move faster. Learn more at Brex.com.
Every part of your life deserves protection. From your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
Hawks 14-1 in their last 15 games. Tatum dribbling between his legs, just pulls up, shoots a three, swish.
There's Clemson.
Now you can feel in the crowd the confidence isn't there that those shots are going to go in. Yet when they do, it makes all the difference. Jason Tatum, 8 of 24 tonight, 2 of 8 from 3, 26 points on 24 shots. Nobody, it seemed, could make a shot tonight except for Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard offensively, Jordan Walsh defensively, Luka Garza quality minutes, and again, it was the Celtics bench tonight that did the job. I'm trying to do the math in my head as I want to do quickly. The Celtics starters in this game were a -3, which means the bench was a +10. Peyton Pritchard tonight, you want to talk about the numbers that we see from the elite players in the world? Forget the 36 points for a second, which saved the Celtics and won the game for them. Boston was a +26 when he was on the floor tonight. -19 in the 13 minutes Peyton Pritchard didn't play. The Celtics got outscored by 19 points.
So you're saying all these other people right now were just, tonight it was one of those things that they were just trying to get some things going. And it seemed like Peyton Pritchard kind of came through at the end, kind of pulled them. Tatum shots, like you said, confidence-wise, people didn't know if they were going or not. And then he started making some plays, and they get a little hot, then they get a little cold. But remember what you did. You beat this team that's won so many games, and they've been playing so well. And understand this. You did it without Brown. Yep. Brown's not around. You don't have Booch is not around. So this isn't the complete team that you're looking at that you're going to see maybe later on in playoffs if they get healthy.
Celtics go to 7-1 in the 8 games without Jaylen Brown. You mentioned Vucevic. Luka Garza filled that spot tonight because he was dragging guys away from the paint, and that opened things up for some key drives. Garza's just doing just enough. All these guys, Walsh doing just enough. Ugo doing just enough.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what you said, talking about dragging guys away from the paint. That gave Peyton Pritchard some more opportunities going towards the hole because what did you see? They start double teaming him. And then how do you make them pay? You hit Garza right there at the top of the key. You knock down some threes. That insulates a guy when he's driving and going well.
Make a post-game live brought to you by Amica Insurance. And Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. Celtics ended up with 26 assists in this game. That's $25 for each one. From Delta Dental to the Tough School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Visit 98.5 The Sports